Yes, hello everyone, welcome back to FUTV United TV. I'm Adam. This is your evening update here on everything Manchester United. Manchester United to bring in a midfielder in January and let one go. First team players. Updates on that Mouzakitis and Manuel Ugarte story. Who is the mystery two players? Who are the mystery two players, sorry, I should say, who could be missing for Manchester United tomorrow? Is one of them Bruno Fernandes? Could some of this Man United fan base get what they wanted? And to see Manchester United without Bruno, I would rather him be in the side. No, thank you. I would like to see Bruno in there and doing bits like he was doing against Crystal Palace. But get your thoughts into the live comment section. Get into the comment section below when this video finishes as well, everybody, if you're playing catch up later on this evening. Because tonight, this show is going to go from the news into everything that's going on in the Premier League. It's rival watch night tonight, everybody. So make sure that you stay tuned in and watch the games with us. Keep us on, keep us in the background. Listen in to everything that's going on. Get a Man United fans' perspective on everything going down. We'll keep an eye on the table as we go through the night and see what Manchester United have got ahead of them going into that game against West Ham tomorrow. But more importantly, right now, let's get into the news. Let's get talking about what's going on with Manchester United. This transfer window, it's on, it's off, it's loans, it's buys, it's selling, it's not selling. Already, first week of December. I did warn you that this was coming. It is going to be rumour mill hell. It is. And we're going to get lots and lots of stories coming out and lots more stories floating around. First of all, let's get into this because we talked earlier on today. The potential of Manchester United going for an 18-year-old for 25 million that's got no Premier League experience. What he could bring to Manchester United this season. Yes, that is Christos Mouzakitis. Again, we have been speaking about him quite a bit, and there has been multiple stories this afternoon. One aggregate account calling this a Tier 1 Greek journalist actually coming out and giving us this news and what's actually happening at the moment with this. But this is the latest on Mouzakitis and where this deal is actually going. It is Manchester United have submitted an offer. Yeah, United have submitted an offer around 28 million euros for Christos Mouzakitis. Real Madrid have offered a little more. The two teams are ahead in the race. Olympiacos want close to 40 million euros and will only negotiate at more than 30 million euros. So, do we take this with a pinch of salt? Do we really believe in these headlines? Are they genuine? Are they real? It's come from Greek sources. It's come from a few people who I've got no idea who they are. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. All I know is that this kid is being talked about a lot and Manchester United are interested. Again, I said it, and I'll stick to this. I think this was probably a deal for the summer. But one of them players that you could bring in alongside one of the big guns that we're obviously looking at as well. I just didn't see anything like this really materialising going into January. I really did not. But look, the stories are going to keep on coming. We're going to talk about them. We're going to bring up where they've come from and why they might have relevance to what is going to happen. Because Manchester United not only in the incoming section in terms of this story and this news, but also in the outgoing section in terms of players that could possibly be leaving Manchester United. This is a story that came up earlier on, and this came from TalkSport's Alex Crook, who says just in this one, Manuel Ugarte's future at Manchester United looks bleak. There is a possibility he could leave the club in January or the summer. Now, look, this story on Ugarte is going to rumble on and rumble on forever and a day. The more important story is what's coming into Manchester United. We all know that Manuel Ugarte's time at United is pretty much over. We talked last night about his head being on the block amongst a few other Manchester United players potentially leaving the football club. We spoke last night about the Manchester United midfield overhaul and what it might bring. Well, what it's going to bring is a lot of players losing their place in Manchester United's side and being told by the football club to go and find another place to play your football. Manuel Ugarte could be sold in January. I still feel more likely to go in the summer transfer window, but if an opportunity comes around for Manchester United, a player in and a player out, and it's a player that Manchester United are probably going to get cheaper than what Manuel Ugarte is in terms of wages, then you could look at this as something that could actually be genuine. Again, though, it's the same thing, isn't it? Is Mouzakitis going to be a second fiddle type of player? He's playing first team football at the moment. Does he want And does he feel like he warrants a place in the starting lineup at Manchester United? It's a get in line statement there for me. I don't think Mouzakitis is ready for the Premier League. I would love to be proved wrong, but I'm going to keep on playing this transfer down. As much as people play it up, I like the idea. I really do like the idea. I still wouldn't put him ahead of players that we know are going to give us a better chance in this midfield. And once again, taking nothing away from the players and nothing away from the potential of these young players coming into Manchester United, or perhaps coming into Manchester United. It's a strange one, isn't it? When you're trying to break down what a deal is and how good it might actually work out for Manchester United. The age factor really does worry me. Even though he's playing first team football in Greece, I don't care. Just don't see him fitting in at Manchester United. I would love to be clipped up right now. United sign him in January and he helps us get into the Champions League. Fantastic. It would be brilliant, wouldn't it? But you know where I'm coming from. You know this story. The more realistic one in this is Manuel Ugarte. That the situation behind him at the moment is a strange one. Now, look, Ruben could play him tomorrow night. We don't know. We honestly don't know what Ruben's thinking at the moment. But at the moment, Ugarte is getting nowhere near this team. He's not even being risked at the moment by Manchester United. So there clearly has been a drop-off in form or opinion from Ruben Amorim on Ugarte, and there is a big problem with his qualities and what he's bringing to the table at the moment, it would seem. And I would not be surprised if Manchester United were looking to get rid of Manuel Ugarte in January. I do think that this would force Manchester United into bringing in another player, though. I really do think that United would have to bring in somebody else, and I just don't know who that is. And this is where the talk of Mouzakitis has come from. And again, it's just not going to work for Manchester United, I don't think, bringing somebody in from overseas so young in the January transfer window. So, yeah, I'm open to anyone's suggestions in this in terms of what you think is right and wrong. Do you think that this is actually a smart move for Manchester United? Let me know. Let me know what you're thinking, everybody, because I'm not fully sold on the idea. Let's get into some of the comments section. Please keep them comments coming in. Make sure you hit the like button on the video also, everybody. Third live stream of the day today, bringing you loads and loads of content. Earlier on, we spoke about Ruben Amorim's press conference, the mystery 2 players. We're going to bring that up very soon as well. Who else might be missing tomorrow? Real Madrid, surely go there then. Well, why would you? You look at Endrick. You look at some of the players that are not featuring in that Real Madrid side right now. And you look at the midfielders that they've got. They're not exactly short on world-class midfielders, are they? So, again, why would he go to Real Madrid? This is the same thing with Mastantuono, isn't it? The River Plate wonderkid. And it's Real Madrid just trying to steal in ahead of everybody, use their big, massive name and try and entice these young players in. And then just keep them lingering around in the background, hoping that they can make it. And now look what's happening. Hendrick's going out on loan to Lyon. He's not getting the game time. We're not really hearing loads on Mastantuono either, are we? Well, as at Manchester United, I think, and I'm not being biased here, I promise you, I do think there's a better opportunity for game time at our club. And I think this is what we've got to look at now. I think this is where Manchester United are actually at. And I think they do have some form of pulling power. I do. I think they're being sensible going for the younger players, saying, look, you've still got time to move on past Man United. Well, I don't think they'd say that, but obviously in conversations, we want to develop you even more. You've got plenty of time in your career. God knows what happens later on in your career. You could become a Man United legend. You might move on elsewhere. You just don't know. Look, we've always got confidence from what happened with Lenny Yoro that United can attract players. Without the best options in terms of Champions League on the table, we're still getting players and getting good players ahead of other bigger clubs. If United get into the Champions League, again, like we've said before, then it does change things. And that's the summer transfer window. I think that is going to be an absolute bonanza, like we've said many a times already. If it doesn't come from Indy Kelly, I don't want to hear it. I like that one, Indy. Ugarte is 120 a week. A beat alone, surely, if anything. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Why would you loan Ugarte out? You need him. As crap as he is this season, look, I'm not saying he hasn't got qualities, Ugarte. He has been awful this season, in my opinion. You can't afford to loan him out. You need the squad depth. You need, whether you think he's a good player or not, you need somebody else in to rest up Casemiro. Mainu is not going to cut it there, obviously, and Ruben's not going to play him there. And at the moment, in a game that we desperately needed something out of, Manuel Ugarte got nowhere near the pitch on Sunday against Crystal Palace. So that alone is telling you quite a lot in where Ruben is thinking here with Ugarte. And I just don't think I think something has happened. I really do. Just watch this now. Something hasn't happened, and Ugarte starts tomorrow. Would not put that past Ruben Amorim, but I just don't see it. I think he's got to go with his strongest side possible and get more points on the board. And Casemiro, it's going to be interesting what happens between Sunday to Thursday to Monday. Can Casemiro play all 3 of them games? That's 3 games in 8 days. Has he got that in him? Don't think so. So let's see what happens tomorrow night. Maybe Casemiro gets rested for Wolves. I don't know. We'll see, won't we? It is really interesting. And we will see, I think, plenty of stopping and changing over these next few weeks anyway with the team. Let's Go Lover says, it would be nice if they could buy Anderson or Stiller or Baleba in January. First team players for a change. They can't get them players because they're not for sale in January. That's the only thing, mate. It would be nice. But first-team players for a change, you don't really get many first-team players in January. It's opportunity. It's grabbing that bargain, I think. That player that you don't expect, or maybe sneaking a really good loan. That's what you're looking at in January, realistically, isn't it? I don't think we're going to get any more first-team, or what you would call first-team type players anyway, in January. It's just not doable. I don't want to see him at United. We need proven quality in central midfield, not young hopes. I'd 100% rather have Gallagher than it's not Mastantuono, it's Mouzakitis right now. Mastantuono was the one that went to Real Madrid in the summer, the forward. I get that. I'm sort of with that as well. Right now, younger players is not what we need. We've got Kone, who is 19. We've got Orozco coming in, who is 18. Obviously, in the summer, we're going to buy 2 more in the summer. It would seem 2 big players. On top of that, do we need another? Because Mouzakitis is a holding midfielder and only really plays in that area of the pitch. So you'd have to be fully sold on bringing him in because he is going to be your 6. He is going to be your replacement for Casemiro. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right that an 18-year-old would come in. Not that it's wrong an 18-year-old coming into Manchester United. It's great. But in that position at this time of the season, in the transfer window in January, I'm not there with that one. I don't think that Manchester United are going to... Well, look, never say never. I just don't see it. I really don't. I'm in full realistic mode right now. Really am. And that is just my opinion. If Ineos are serious, they go and get Anderson, Adam. They are serious boxing, but we cannot get Anderson in January. People need to stop thinking this way. He's not for sale. Forest will not sell him this season. It is a summer transfer, and unfortunately, we are not going to be able to get him. No one is. City, if they were serious, they'd go and get him. They're not going to go and get him. No one's going to go and get Elliot Anderson in January. The deal isn't on. And we've been told by every single source that that's the case. It's not just United. So we can't hold that on Ineos again and say that if we're serious, we go and get him. If we're serious, we go and get him in the summer. 100% agree with that one, mate. But yeah, unfortunately, a youngster cannot make it in this club at the moment. It says, Guto the Red. No, I'm with you. If we let City get Anderson, I will be gutted. Boxing, I'm with you on that as well. Because that's what will happen. Rodri is on the decline now. Well, this is where Manchester United need to make moves. And if we need to move players on in January, get deals done early, get things prepared for the summer to go right in and big bid, because City won't outbid Man United, I don't think. If it came to a bidding war, I think United could win it. I think it comes down to where the player wants to go. the importance of maybe doing a little bit of business in January to help Manchester United through this season could be the clincher to getting Elliot Anderson in the summer. Because if we've got Champions League football, we can afford to pay more for Elliot Anderson if necessary. Because that money, with squad to ratio rule that's kicking in the summer, with the players that are leaving Manchester United who are on massive wages, United will comfortably be able to afford Elliot Anderson from the summer transfer window. It's important that we get European football, though, this season. So do we go and get another player in? Do we strengthen our squad, knowing that we're probably going to sell Manuel Ugarte and Casemiro's going to leave in the summer? 3 midfielders out. Is there room to bring someone else in this January that could be seen as a player that's going to feature for Manchester United going into the next coming seasons? Could we do that? Yes, we could do that. And that would kind of make sense a little bit. But I find I'm actually trying to make reason out of something that doesn't have any, if you get what I mean. I'm trying to build a case here for United to sign Mouzakitis when really it should just be obvious. If it's not obvious, then we don't want him. And that, I think, has to be the stance for Manchester United. Before, if we're trying to find reasons to bring a player in and why he might just fit in, then it doesn't work, does it? You need to be 100%, probably 110% certain that we are going to get the right man. And if you are not, and he's not going to feature or he's not going to be in the starting 11, don't get him. Do not go out and get that player. That's important. Manuel Ugarte, I don't think will leave in January. I'm going to be honest again. With that one, I just don't see it. I think Manuel Ugarte is an exit in the summer, and I don't think anything beyond that. Before that, sorry. I don't. Who should United acquire in January? Gomez, still or someone else? Well, Indy Kelly is retweeting his João Gomez news from last night, still, all day, in fact. So they're confident that United are in discussions with João Gomez. The obvious one, and a lot of people are just jumping on what we've been saying as well, and what's also been reported on Conor Gallagher, 25 million for him. And now you've got Mouzakitis. Now, Olympiacos will sell the youngster, but only for 30 million. That's the supposed report. Would they want to sell him in the middle of the season? Maybe they feel like they have to sell him in the middle of the season to get better value. Maybe he has, I don't know, maybe he's got something in his contract which makes him available in January. We don't know, and I'm not really bothered about that. I can't get excited about that transfer because we haven't seen enough of him play, and he's never played at the highest level. Although he has played in the Champions League and really competed in the Champions League in games like they did last week against Real Madrid. So maybe, yeah, you just don't know. You just don't know. Wouldn't give for Gallagher. Why wouldn't you pay for Gallagher? Jordy boys, not all for Gallagher there in the chat. Still in Jan, bring him in. Casemiro there. Casemiro there will. There's Raphael. Casemiro's gone in the summer. He's not going anywhere in January. Ugarte could go in January, but he's also definitely going in the summer. Been calling Ugarte out for weeks and weeks and weeks now, that he really is going to be hit by the second season syndrome that Omar Barada lives by, apparently. We will see, won't we? All eyes are going to be on Manchester United's underperforming players and where they end up next season. Obviously, you've got on top of that a few other little issues that you've got to deal with. Do you give new contracts to players that are not only out of contract this summer, but the season after? Like Shaw, Dalot, Bruno, Manu. On top of that, you have got, obviously, Malacia, Maguire and Casemiro this summer as well. Just walking away from Manchester United. We are going to save a lot of money and we are going to be in a better position. And I think if United wanted to prove again, I think I said this last night actually, if they're wanting to prove to the fan base that they are serious and they are really moving now, then what we're looking at here, I think, is show us in moving some players on that this club in the past would have probably would have kept hold of. Manuel Ugarte is the perfect example of a Diogo Dalot type player. Brought in reasonably young and just stays in, just carries on, being a bit part player. In fact, he's like a Victor Lindelof, Manuel Ugarte. Are we going to see Manchester United start to act on these transfers? Are we going to see Manchester United start to get their act together and actually start to get rid of players before they just rot? Manuel Ugarte is probably worth 25-30 million of anyone's money right now. He's a decent player. He's just not good enough for Manchester United. Sell him while he's still got a bit of value. That's what I say. And that's how I'll be judging Ineos in the summer. I'll be judging them again on what they bring in, but also how they move players on. No contract for Maguire, none for Casemiro. Sling Malacia out. Obviously, Tom Eaton's time is up anyway. Sell Manuel Ugarte. Move on Kobbie Mainoo if you're not going to play him. Start making some absolute brutal, ruthless decisions and show us that you mean business. Because where a lot of United fans probably won't be happy with certain things that are said there, if Ineos do actually carry them out, they'll still look at it and go, well, they're not messing around, are they, though? And that's what we've never had before at this club. It's always been, he's just got a new contract. Let's just keep him because we need that player in the squad. And let's buy another player, and the squad gets buddy swollen up. And then you start blocking the academy players coming through because you got too much deadwood just sat there doing absolutely nothing. No, start making crucial decisions that are necessary and start proving to us that you are actually going in the right direction. That's what it's going to take. Cam, hello, my man. Welcome. Looking forward to getting back to Old Trafford. See you there. I will see you there, matey. Hopefully, we'll get some more opinion on the game. I'm hoping that tomorrow's going to be a good night for Man United. And we do see plenty of happy Manchester United fans. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I am quietly confident on a 2-0 win. Don't forget, everybody, as well, our matchday sponsors will be back tomorrow. They're with us all the time now, all the way through into the new year for the sales as well. And that is OK Jersey, as you can see there. Their logo at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Click on that link in the live chat as well, everybody. And do make sure that it's actually not got the link on there. I'll pop that in anyway for you all, so you have got it. But yeah, cheers for that, Rodders, mate. I'm just going to drop that back in now. So the link is there that you can use. Get all the shirts that you want. All of the replica kits are there. 15 quid. For any shirt that you want. And if you use promo code Adam when checking out, then you will get even more discount on top of that. So get them stocking fillers now and get them presents cheap, them football shirts for any club around the world. It's all there. Kids full kits as well on sale now. And some nice looking jackets coming out as well, everybody. Check them out. Just realised you decorated the studio. I've been listening, but not watching. I did a little bit of decorating. It's nothing much. It's nothing much. I had to try and make it a bit Christmassy. I'm not impressed with my tree. I'm going to be honest. I think I might need a bigger tree. I think I do. It's not looking good. It's looking quite feeble, actually, to be honest, isn't it? It is. I've squalls him in the corner there. I think I might get some out. I don't know. I do like to be a little bit Christmassy, but yeah, we have got the tinsel out and the little trees in the corner. I'm sure everybody's already noticed it. But I didn't check out some of the comments earlier on, but thank you anyone who did comment on it. Bring Stiller in Jan while Casemiro is still there. We'll give him time to settle in. Look at Verts. He has needed time to adapt. Casemiro will relieve pressure, says Raphael with the super chat. I get where you're coming from. I do. But Stiller is going to want to play. And if Casemiro is still there playing, then game time is the only thing that's going to help him out. Stop, start, nature, and trying to catch up to speed in a league that he's never played in before. That's difficult. That is very, very difficult. But real, you calling me Scrooge? No. Come on, mate. Come on. There is a tree there. Stop taking the mick, you lot. It is there in the corner. Kaz hasn't seen it yet either, so I'm probably going to get slaughtered by her as well when she sees the images. She won't be impressed by that, I can tell you that for nothing now, but it's there and it is a little bit Christmassy. Shut up, use that. Right, come on. Let's get into the next subject anyway. That's the midfield and the potential January ins and outs covered on the show this evening. Don't forget, everybody, throughout this evening, we're going to stay live. We're going to continue this live stream all the way through all of the games this evening. So we're going to be doing a rival watch. So watch along on, first of all, we'll start with the Arsenal game, not my go-to game of the evening. I would say the Villa Brighton and the Sunderland against Liverpool games are more important. So we'll keep our beady eyes on them. But Manchester United heading into the game tomorrow versus West Ham with 2 mystery injuries. Now, there is rumours flying around social media that one of them could actually be Bruno Fernandes. Now, I don't think it is Bruno, because Bruno just doesn't do injuries. But Rob Dawson of ESPN, who was at the press conference today speaking to Ruben Amorim, has said that Ruben has been carrying a knock. Now, I haven't looked at all the social media pictures of training, who has been in training, who hasn't this week. I've not seen anything of Bruno yet. So, again, like, look, it's guesswork. A lot of Man United fans would like to see United try and play without Bruno Fernandes. A lot of United fans won't be happy with me saying try and play without Bruno Fernandes, because they would love to see him out of the side. And there are definite Bruno haters within our audience, and everybody knows this. It is just, he has to be your cup of tea. Otherwise, you just don't like him. That's how it is with Bruno. I think we would miss Bruno tomorrow, though, against West Ham. I think he would be a weapon we need tomorrow. And I'd rather Bruno be playing in that game. I really would prefer him to be playing than sat out. But look, we'll find out tomorrow. Ruben has been talking in his press conference today. He said he's not going to let the media know yet. And that's all going to come tomorrow. So let's just see, shall we? Let's just see. And let's see if there is anything there that's, well, that is really going to affect us in terms of players that could potentially be missing in that game. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I think Mainu would come in, or he would have to play Mainu, wouldn't he? If Bruno wasn't available, do you put Mainu straight in, everybody? Get into the chat right now. Is that something that you would do? I think we'd have to, wouldn't we? And Ruben would have to, simply because he's been calling it out forever and a day, saying that Cobby's fighting for Bruno Fernandes' place. Bruno's out. Surely Cobby comes in. Imagine if he didn't play Cobby and he brought, like, say, for instance, Mason Mount back into the fray. Now, that would be something, wouldn't it? That would be definitely causing a bit of a stir. That tinsel needs to stay around the logo all year, and you could at least put a star on top of that picture of Bruno. What picture of Bruno is? There's no picture. You mean Sir Alex? I mean, I think the decoration's just about adequate. I think Mount can do what Bruno does. Could be a successor. Could be his successor. But the interesting thing with Mason Mount is, like, look, Mason Mount is still only, what, 25, 26. He's still got plenty of years to go as well. So, again, I just feel like he has got plenty more years for Manchester United to come. You think about Mason Mount, by the way. He is about to finish off his 3rd year at Manchester United after this season. Going into next season, the conversation is going to move towards Mason Mount's contract renewal. It's obviously something that really we don't want to be talking about, or as the unthinkable last season, but that's the reality. Next season, conversations on a Mason Mount contract renewal come in, because he's still young. And that's the important thing that we need to remember. Mid-20s. A lot of people have used that as the excuse as to saying why they think we should have Mason Mount and not, for instance, Conor Gallagher coming into the side. Why buy Mason? Why buy Conor Gallagher when you've already got Mason Mount? I mean, look, I think he can do a job for us. I think he really can do a job for us, Mason Mount, in that midfield. And I'm trying to focus on everything that could potentially happen this season rather than into the summer. The summer will bring a different look on everything. Summer will be a totally different scenario for Manchester United. But I do think that what we've got right now, Mason Mount realistically could do a job for Manchester United. And I think there is a chance that he does drop in there as well when Bruno is struggling, or Bruno actually does get dropped at some point. Look, again, we're clutching at straws and we're looking at different possibilities with certain players coming in and out of the side, hoping that we can get the best out of them, or Ruben can get more out of them. For instance, by that I mean the Kobbie Mainus of this world. He needs to really, really take advantage of any chance that he gets. The fear I've got with that one, again, is that as soon as Bruno's fit, he starts. Kobbie's done. Just the realism, isn't it? The realism of the situation, I think, more than anything else. We talked to you earlier on about the potential move for JJ Gabriel from Barcelona. Lots of people have been talking about this, including Fabrizio Romano, who's talking about him and Manchester United putting their faith in him. A little confused at all of the JJ Gabriel transfer talk circulating this morning. Again, this is what I was saying, and now the Academy Scoop has come out online and pretty much put this to bed. He can't move abroad until summer 2027 at the earliest, so suggestions of Barcelona actively trying to sign him are clickbait-driven, fear-mongering at best, courtesy of the usual suspects. Having a go there at Samuel Luckhurst, because everyone knows it was him who broke the story earlier on. So, yeah, I did say this before. He's just signed his new contract to stay at Manchester United. You can only sign academy players of this age for 2 years, and that takes him to 2027. There is no chance that he can move. He's not allowed to move. But what Manchester United need to do in winning him over and getting him to play another 2 years, promoting him to the under-18s, they have a chance to now negotiate and sweeten things up to try and get him to sign a contract as soon as that academy contract finishes 2027. So, yeah, nothing to worry about, nothing to even... nothing to fear, really, with this one. He's not going anywhere yet, but like I've said on previous videos before, United probably are going to have to do a little bit more with JJ Gabriel in trying to keep him at the football club. That's what's going to have to happen, because someone will come in and give him a lot more, and it'll be them big clubs in Spain. They always do the same thing. Trying to entice them in with big incentives, because they don't want to spend big money anymore, because La Liga has got everything locked down financially over there. And that, I think, is the biggest worry. Manu, 20-year-old with mountain of pressure of delivery every time he's on the pitch. 1 Euro final, and the English media have destroyed this kid. He needs development. He should be loaned out. Loaned out or sold? Manny on this one. I don't think the media have destroyed him either on this one. I think he's just another victim of poor representation from his agents. I do. I think he's been badly advised. No player who hasn't played a full season for Manchester United, that hasn't turned 20, should be demanding 200 grand a week wages ahead of seasoned players that have done twice as much as him already. Not one player should be asking for that. And Kobbie Mainu's career at Manchester United, you can talk about it being ruined by Ruben Amorim. You can talk about the lack of chances and how fair it is behind everybody else. But there was a decline coming before this season with Kobbie Mainu. It was on the pitch last season, and it all started when contract negotiations got underway and have now stopped over a year on. No outcome. Manchester United have stood their ground and told Kobbie Mainu he isn't getting anywhere near the money that he thinks he should be getting. And now that he's not playing, he's got no chance of getting it. So again, yes, you can probably drive the narrative that United are doing this on purpose just so they don't have to pay Kobbie Mainoo. If he's not paying, he's not worth the money. But I think Manchester United would also have a look on this and go, well, if he's not playing, then he holds no value in transfer fee either. And he's going to have to be let go for nothing. United would want a fair deal and they want Kobbie Mainoo to stay. He's the one who doesn't want to stay at Manchester United. Because I don't think he wants to wait for Bruno Fernandes. And honestly, Bruno Fernandes or not, I still don't think he starts after this season because United are going to bring in replacements in the transfer window. Backs, I think, and it's quite clear that that is the plan and what is going to happen. Cheers everyone for all the likes already. Please do pop a like on a video. We're keeping up to that 200 live like mark. Don't forget, we are continuing this stream through the night for all of this evening's football. We're going to bring you your football special this evening, everybody, bringing you up to date with all the Premier League goals, where we look at our rivals, assess what they're doing, and the lay of the land, really, before we play tomorrow night against West Ham, and what we've got to do to try and move up that table. Big games tonight that affect Manchester United. Arsenal-Brentford, which is the first one, does actually affect us because Brentford could overtake us in the league, of course. And Arsenal were expecting to win this game. But if Brentford did get anything out of it, it just brings everybody back into the pack. I'm not saying we're chasing Arsenal for the title, not by any stretch. I really, really am not. But you know what I mean. It is a case of everyone all bunched together and it being open. The Brighton and Villa game is probably the highlight of the night, both against fifth. Brighton, Villa, two teams in great form in the Premier League at the moment. I'll be keeping a beady eye on that one. Of course, Liverpool against Sunderland. Can Sunderland do what all Manchester United fans want them to do and prove that they are, again, deserving of where they are in the league and take points off Liverpool? To stay ahead of Liverpool, it would be very, very nice. Even though Sunderland might move away from us a little bit, I would still like to see Liverpool rot a little longer around the mid-table mark. That would be fun. Bradley says, not doing business in January is a joke. No serious football club ignores a transfer window when they need signings. I'm not convinced with Ineos at all. Who would you buy? Who would you buy? Give me some context on that one, please, Bradley. If there are players there to buy, United are clearly going to get them. But why would you just go out and buy anyone? Players are not there. You can't buy them. Simple as. Kobbie is that every opportunity on the bench to show he's got quality and doesn't. And all United fans can say is, but he scored an FA Cup final. So lots of play. JJ can move at 16 because he has a dual passport, an Irish one as Ireland are still in the EU. It's got nothing to really do with it. It's the contract. 2-year deal where he stays at Manchester United for 2 years. That's why the contracts are limited to 2 years. So he can't move. He moves in 2027. Simple as that. And that's pretty much. He's going to be near enough when he's 16 anyway, like I just said, because he's still just turned 15 now, and we're about to enter 2026. So, yep, in a way, you're right, but it is what I actually said as well at the same time. That contract ends, and then it's up for renewal with any club. So it's not just the Barcelonas of this world. One of the best young talents in the academy system right now in England could be up for grabs for any club. That's the reality of it with him. Sunderland win is ideal. I'm not convinced that their form will hold out, so take points from rivals. Yeah, I'll take that one. I'll take that, matey. I think that makes that's common sense there. Going out shortly. Cheers all. P.S. Would like to say it was a tremendous show, Adam. Thanks for that, Steve. But would be cruelly sarcastic, but can happily describe it as excellent. Many thanks as always. It's all right, the tree. It'll do for now. Should I get a new tree? That should be another poll, shouldn't it? The poll running right now in the live chat. Who's staying with us for Rival Watch? We're running a full football special this evening. So get in there and let me know what you're thinking. Just leave us on in the background and I'll keep you updated on all the scores. We don't need TV. TV is crap. And the opinion is bobbins. Let's just do it here on YouTube, here on Forever United TV. And let's have a ball this evening, everybody. So, yeah, get yourself comfy, get your popcorn and get ready to go. We are going to be transferring across into that in the next 5 minutes, in fact. So, yeah, stay with us. Get your thoughts in still on all of the topics, though. I want to talk about Benjamin Sesko now, though, because Benjamin Sesko is apparently looking and earmarking the return date of the Bournemouth game. So, the last game for Brian Mbeumo and Ahmad in our front line is the game that Benjamin Sesko is hoping to also be back for, which is good news for Manchester United fans. Really, I mean, another option and just having a different type of striker to be able to come on. Hopefully with still a continuing form from Joshua Zirkzee. Maybe, potentially. That would be nice if Josh could actually keep his form up, but yeah, I mean, I still would like to see Benjamin Sesko develop and be our number one striker rather than Joshua Zirkzee. Zirkzee could potentially play in there, in and around the actual number 10 role still, couldn't he, though? There's still a possibility for Zirkzee to be in this Man United side, but when Brian Mbeumo returns, and like we were talking earlier on, Matheus Cunha is coming back as well very, very soon. So that is going to play a big part in his game time. And like people online today, Alex Crook, another one, Joshua Zirkzee is still an option and could leave Manchester United. Joshua Zirkzee likely to stay at Manchester United even beyond January. At the moment, that has been Manchester United's stance on this one. We'll see if that changes when Brian Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha come back and he's stuck back on the bench. He has given himself a chance, though. We will say that. There is a good chance. Benjamin Sesko, and the report from Sam on this one, Sam Sears said, he's aiming to be back in contention for the Bournemouth game on the 15th of December as he continues to make steady progress in his recovery. Sesko has been moving in the right direction as he works towards a return to action. While his progress has been positive overall, his comeback is taking a little longer than some had initially hoped. That delay has been noted externally, but internally, the tone around his recovery remains calm. And yeah, calmness, I think, was the word when Joshua Zirkzee went down. It was always reported as not that bad, not a real issue, and it does look like that is the same. I would love to get him back in. I would love to get him back in. Carl's being realistic in the chat there as well. He says, Zirkzee has had a good half of football. He still needs to be sold. Sesko Jury is out for me. We need another top striker as well, really. I do think we need another striker in the summer. I don't think Zirkzee will last. I don't think he's the right striker. Don't get me wrong. If Zirkzee starts pulling up trees and starts being a world beater now for the next couple of months, then yeah, I'm all ears. Let's just see what we can get from him. But realistically, has he really shown that he's got them capabilities? I don't think he has. I really don't think that he has. So I think that's how I'm going to look at Joshua Zirkzee. I need more proof from him. I need him to show us that he is actually capable and is definitely going to be up there challenging with the other forwards in Man United's side. That's the way I look at it anyway. Well, look, thank you for the gifted membership there, London, as well. I am just in the middle of trying to get the games on now, so I am going to quickly just sort that out. We're going to transfer across now to our evening content as well. We're going to keep an eye on all of the games this evening in the Premier League. Arsenal is the first one up with a kickoff at 7:30, so just 10 minutes away from kickoff for the Arsenal game now. So we're going to do a little bit of a jump around and a bit of a soccer special this evening. I'll bring you all of the action from the Premier League, starting with Arsenal. So let's get up our stream now and let's get into this. We are in, and there we go. Got the Arsenal team up there already. Vidi printer is ready to go. Reds, give me your thoughts and comments on these games now, everyone. This is our content for the evening. I'm going to be keeping a good eye on all of these games now and what they do and how they impact Manchester United. So, yes, let's get into this. What are our predictions for tonight, everybody, by the way? This is where we start to go a little bit more chilled as well. We sit back, have a drink, and enjoy the football. What are our predictions for the night, everyone? Let's just go through them right now. Let's bring up the fixtures as well, because that's all important. I think in this one, I think there is a few games tonight, actually. We forgot to mention the Chelsea game at Leeds as well. Thank you, Kaz. Everyone say hello to Kaz. He's in the house. That wasn't very loud, but I'll tell him you said hi. Chelsea played tonight. I'm just going to get the fixtures up on the screen now so everyone can see them. All right. Are we? Just take off the Arsenal team for now and let's have a concentration. Just focus on the games this evening. So there you see it's on your screen now. So last night, obviously, Everton kind of did us a favour against Bournemouth. That was a good result for us. That City, oh my God, how did they get away with that? Did you see that game last night? Did you see Fulham absolutely pummel Man City in the second half? City are just living off, we'll just score one more than you at the moment. Not exactly doubting out, we're going to win the league. That's where City are right now. 2-2 between Newcastle and Tottenham was a very good result for Manchester United. I'll take that one in the games tonight. So, in fact, we actually have got a few 7:30 kickoffs this evening. So, out of the 6 games we've got covered tonight, Arsenal against Brentford, Brighton against Aston Villa, Burnley against Crystal Palace, Burnley against Crystal Palace, Wolves versus Nottingham Forest, Leeds versus Chelsea, Liverpool versus Sunderland. What are we saying? What are our predictions, everyone? I actually think that, I'll tell you what, let's we have a little bet on this one, actually, just to see what I could actually get. So, I'll get my Sky bets up now. Fake. No, I'm not, because I haven't got my name in. Thought I had it. That's get it. Never mind. We'll just have to do it for fun. So, Arsenal, I'm going to go Arsenal win on this one. Arsenal 3-0 to Arsenal. That's my prediction on that one. Play along in the chat as well, everybody. Give me your scores, predictions. I'm going to go Brighton to beat Villa. I think Brighton 2-1 against Villa. Although I would like a draw on that. Brighton's home form is quite good at the moment. Burnley against Crystal Palace. I can only see Crystal Palace winning that, but you never know. Never know. 2 games in the week can scupper teams. But Burnley are not used to this. Crystal Palace are this season. So I'm going to go a 2-1 win to Palace on that one. Wolves desperate. I think they're already down. Wolves, I think, will lose to Forest. I think Wolves will score, but Forest will get 2. So I'm going 2-1 Forest again. Leeds versus Chelsea. That was the game that I forgot about. Leeds won't beat Chelsea. Chelsea will win this 3-1 quite comfortably, I think, as well. And then the big one, Liverpool versus Sunderland. I think I think this will be a 2-2 draw. And I think that's a great result for Manchester United as well. All paving the way for Manchester United to take full advantage of tomorrow night against West Ham. What do we reckon, everybody? What do we reckon? The half-7 kickoffs are coming up shortly. And we will bring you fully up to date with any goals as they go in. I'm actually going to flick across to the... I'm going to flick across to the Brighton Villa game. I think that's the bigger game. Don't you? Definitely the better game for us. I think it impacts us more with them both being directly ahead of us in the league. We'll keep an eye on everything else. But I've just turned that screen on and there's just an eagle. Sorry, a seagull sat in the stand. Yeah, I don't know. Some fans are off the rocker. This guy definitely is. Right, what I might do is I might flick across to the Liverpool game when that starts at 15:15. So, yeah, Brighton versus Villa. We'll go with this one first of all. In fact, I'll bring up the actual... I'm not going to bring up the stats and stuff on the side. I'll bring up each individual one when we need to. So let's just keep an eye on the scores as they go in on the right-hand side. And the video printer at the bottom is going to be your goal scorers as everything goes in tonight. So proper soccer special, everybody, tonight here on FUTV. Extended live show. It's been a right marathon of a live day today. So we've done the morning show, then we had the press conference, and then obviously we had the news update, which we've just done, our normal slot at 6:30. And now we're on to the rival watch. So you've been spoiled tonight, everybody. Been spoilt. So we're at it. Let's see some predictions in here. Come on. Talk to me, everybody. What predictions are you going for in these games? Any surprises tonight? Get here and let me know, everyone. Brentford are food and drink for Arsenal tonight. It says boxing. Wolves are going to win 1-0. You confident on that, Lonan, mate? Surely. Forest beat Wolves 3-0, says boxing. That's probably where I'm at more. What did I say on that result now? So I went 2-1. I went 2-1 to Forest over Wolves. I thought I could see Wolves. They played better against Villa. But what happened with Villa, I think, this weekend, I think they had European football, and then they came up against a spirited Wolves side. Rob Edwards had them raring to go, and I think they tired out a bit, but they grafted it out. It was a great goal by Kamara, by the way, in that game. I don't know if you've seen it. One of the goals of the weekend, anyway. You know what? I might have a cheeky bet now. That's really annoyed me that I haven't got my finger. I'm going to have to just do... Where is he? Ah, right, okay. I can just do this now, I think. I'm going to just put in my recover password on this and try and get this in before kick-off. Then hopefully I can put them bets on. I've got a confident feeling tonight that they're all going to come in. If that actually comes through for me now. Hopefully it does, and I can get this bet on because I think it's having it tonight. Right. Okay. Okay, now I remember what that was. I might be able to make this work now. Let's see. Let's see if I've got this right. No, invalid. I got it wrong straight away. Got it wrong. Brighton team, by the way, while I'm doing this. In goal, Verbruggen across the back four for Fabian Hertzler's team. Weefor, Van Hecker, Lewis Dunk, and Kadioglu. And when United were after him in the summer. Carlos Baleba watch tonight, everybody. He's in with Gomez in midfield. Then it's Yakuba Minter, Gruder, and the Kuiper, sorry. And it's Stefanos Zimas up front. Zimas, I think it is. Silent T, I'm sure it is. Right, I'm still trying to log into my account here, you see, to get this bet on. In goal, Bizot, no Martinez tonight. That's a loss for Villa. Across the back four, Matty Cash, Konza, Torres and Matson. Boubacar Kamara and Nana in midfield. Gesand, Rodgers and McGinn in the midfield, attacking three behind Ollie Watkins is your team tonight for Aston Villa. Right. It's getting very, very complicated on my phone just to try and get in here to make a bet. My God. Right. Let's just try and get this. Boom. Go. Okay, nearly there. Nearly got it all reset. Let's get Face ID going again, for God's sake. Come on, Skybet, help me out here. Right, kickoffs for the half sevens are pretty much now near enough underway. Will Adam get a win on his bet tonight? Is the poll right now. Get voting on there. Right, so let's get into this. What is happening? So I'm going to go Arsenal to win. I'm going to go Chelsea to win. I'm going to take the draw for Liverpool. Brighton to beat Villa. Palace to beat Burnley. Forest will beat Wolves. And that's all of them, isn't it? I think that's it, isn't it? Yep, that's my bets. Right, so tell you what I'll do. I'll put a fiver on that. Fiver bet returns me 548 quid. Let's see if I'm any good. Let's see if I've got this down. Villa are about to kick us off. And like I said, I'll keep you up to date on all the other games. All the scores are up on your screen right there now, everybody. Got my coffee on the go and got my drink ready. Right. 6 full bets in. They are. Game is on the way, people. Is there anyone in this Villa side, by the way, you would take at United? Get into the comment section, everybody. Which Villa player? If you could take one Villa player, who would you take? Who is the ideal player? I was doing a piece of recording with a Villa fan for another YouTube podcast the other day, and we did this. Villa Man United combined 11. I was arguing the point over Konza over Maguire. Am I right to think that Maguire should go in ahead of Konza for England? Is that just me, or am I just being red tinted? Am I being stupid there? Let me know, everybody. Kaz has made me an absolute banger of a coffee here. Must have from the coffee machine. Who are we taking from Villa, everybody? The first time I've probably watched a full game of Belabor apart from the United game. Welbeck's going to be a missing well tonight. 100% Maguire should go. And Morgan, yeah, Rodgers is probably the right bet. I'm with that, everyone. Good shout. Morgan Rodgers is definitely a player that Manchester United should be looking at. Just sign that big deal as well. I tell you what is poor, the Brighton crowd. Unless it's a big game, this lot just don't turn up. I think she was getting ready for the game on Sunday, James. That's why you didn't get an on the time brew. That's all it was, mate. Oh, almost. Talking of Konza there, he's nearly lost the ball there. Yeah, probably a foul. Not going to get away with that. Villa end looks packed, by the way. Nil-nil through all the games so far this evening, although we have only been playing for 3 minutes. So this one's going to be a quick game, by the way. This is set off like an absolute steam train. This is, what's the right way of saying set off fast? What's the comparison? What's the one? It's going like a steam train, isn't it? That's like a endurance. Well, what's the set off? Like a, and you want to say it's fast. What are we missing there? There's something there that I can't remember. Come on, chat, help me out with that one. What is it? What's the saying when you set off quick? Set off like a, is it steam train? Steam trains don't set off quick. It's not steam train, is it? Not. What is it? Set off like a bat out of hell? I know I had Brighton to beat Villa, mate. I fancy Brighton at home boxing. I just think they're a better team at home, Brighton. The home form is really good. Set off like a rocket, set off like a racehorse, says James. House on fire. It's just fast, says Brendan. Rat up a drain pipe, that's a good one. I like that one, London. A few, actually. Yeah, James has gone with rocket as well. I'll go with that. We'll do the rocket one. I think that sounds better. Does anyone else feel like Unai Emery not only looks like Dracula, but talks like Dracula? Or is it just me? He does, doesn't he? That's nice from Kamara. Labour loses the ball by trying to take 3 players on in the tightest space you can ever see. Poor decision making there, doesn't look good. Ball over the top too much and goes right through to Verbruggen. All I hear is excuses, enjoy the games. I keep an eye on my bets. How many of my bets are going to come in, by the way, everybody? My sixfold is Forest to win, Palace to win, Brighton to win, draw between Liverpool and Sunderland, Chelsea to beat Leeds, Arsenal to beat Brentford. Am I looking good on them? 6 games tonight. Busy Premier League week. Very, very busy Premier League week, this one. Good, isn't it, though, when you've got Premier League games in a week? Can't beat a midweek Premier League fixture. Right, so we picked a player from Villa. Man United fans, talk to me now. Who are you going to take from Brighton? Who is the best take from Brighton? What player are you having? The obvious one you would think of would be Carlos Baleba, but pretty certain there's a lot of Man United fans that have given up on him as well now. Game's just ticking along at the moment. No goals anywhere, it would seem. Right now, Timmy's still taking Baleba from Brighton. Boxing said, my missus said Emery colours his hair. Useful information. Your typical hairdresser. Does look like he's got that sort of dyed hair look, doesn't he? Good work there from Baleba in a defensive situation there. Poor defending and passing out from the back there. Brighton. Baleba to the rescue. Nothing happening in any of the games so far this evening. Chance here for Brighton. Ooh. All in. Clicked away. Corner. Just seen a moment there where Brighton player's gone in behind the Villa player. He's taken him out after he's headed the ball away for a corner. The Villa players have legged it over to the referee. He's just stuck his finger out and just gone, no, wait there. And they've all just stopped about 10 yards short or petrified of being booked. Ugly with the corner for Brighton. That's a good corner. That's going in, surely. It is. It's in off the corner. What is that goalkeeper doing? Pivot there, you absolute bobbins. What is that all about? He's completely flapped at that. It's gone straight in. Bet number one is looking good. And it's Van Hecker with the goal for Brighton. Dracula Emery cannot believe it. He's pacing up and down the sideline here, people. He's flapping his hands everywhere. No idea. They have got a good set piece, Coach Villa, but honestly, oh, that's poor goalkeeping. How is he even claiming that? Has that actually touched him? Yeah, he has. He's just tucked it in. Watching this here, looks like he's extended his leg up. It would have been handball from Morgan Rogers twice there. But yeah, that is it. 1-0. Van Hecker with the goal for Brighton. Villa will be moaning about the foul that they fought on Matty Cash. Nothing wrong with that for me. He's not really got much of his shirt there or anything. Villa are 1-0 down early doors. Bet number one is looking pretty good for me. Pretty damn good. Oh, what? VAR checking it now. Possible handball. I thought it was Rogers who handballed it. Don't know if it's going to be given. Really difficult to see. Really difficult to see. The angles that they've got up on the screen at the moment are impossible. But it looks like he's given the goal. I didn't think he'd be able to overturn that. Arsenal are 1-0 up, everybody, as well. Mikel Moreno again. He is proving to be very... It was handball by Rogers. I said that, didn't I? Hawkeye. I said that from the start. It would have been handball by Rogers. It was nowhere near a goal, a handball by the Brighton player. Brighton are swarming Villa at the moment. Oh, my God, they're in again here. Bit of work to do here for Villa. It's the intensity of Brighton's game. That's the problem. That is the problem that Villa are going to have to deal with today. Can they get the ball out? Now that Brighton have got something to defend, you know what they're like. They're always at it, aren't they? Right, so I've got two bets actually in now. See, my cash out is still nowhere near. It's too a bit early in it, to be honest. Cash out for £4.50. Not doing bad. I'll load out for a load out. Brighton's own form. I told you, Brighton's own form is what's gonna win this. But when I found out, and I said it when the lineups came out there, Emi Martinez not being in goal for Villa is a big problem for them. And Pivot, whatever his name is, in goal for Villa tonight. Oh, how is it, Pivot? Oh, now this guy. Oh. Villa haven't been in the Brighton half yet. Yeah, Bizot. I say that. Villa are in. Watkins. Oof. Collected just. What do we think to Watkins this season? United not to actually go out and buy him when the rumours were rife, and now not scoring for Villa. Typical, isn't it? Right. Anti-cash corner for Villa. Good header by Baleba. Very good header for his size. Baleba watch so far. He's hovering around about a 5 and a 6 for what he's done so far. Brighton, by the way, are in third right now. That's a madness on its own. So, as it stands, the best Man United can do tomorrow night at the moment is a 5th place finish if we manage to win by enough goals, or if Brighton absolutely pump Villa here and bring their goal difference down. Pivot in goal for Villa is looking absolutely appalling at the moment. He's flapping and kicking at everything. I mean, so he's flapping at everything. His kicking is really bad. Villa struggling to find any rhythm or rhyme in this one. The chat saying I'm lucky enough to know mine since he started had to find a decent one. Oh, sorry, that's his conversation. I walk into the barbers and the demand fetch fee. Hair then. Stands for Villa. With a keeper, 4 cross. Would anyone take McGinn at United? Anyone? What are you saying? McGinn to United, anyone? Is he worth it? Is he worth a punt? Get into the comment section, everyone. Watkins has had a poor start to the season. At London, you carry on, mate. I'm not going to start getting involved with people's hair length anyway. You all probably know each other better than I know you anyway. Amount of conversations that go on in the chat through all the shows throughout the day. Tim, you take McGinn? Fergie wanted McGinn, didn't he? Rated him anyway. Oh, that's a nice turn. Got the cross. A little too excited there. Yeah. Right, so how's our other scores doing then? Let's have a quick check. Everything. Still just the 2 goals of the evening. Brighton and Arsenal both winning. Not exactly home bankers, both games. Would expect Arsenal to win. Reckon my bet's going to come in, everyone? Saying, me some confidence levels. Actually, we got it up in the poll, haven't we, right now? Will Adam get a win on his bet tonight? No, he won't even get onto the app. Well, I've got onto the app, you negative Nancy's. No, not feeling it. Yes, a little win incoming. Thanks, everyone. Get into the poll. Let me know what you're thinking. Here from Brighton. Well worked free kick there. He's bought it a bit down that right hand side there, Bruno, but determination there. Brighton play with, when they're at home, they play so differently. I mean, apart from last season and the season before that, and the season before that when they came to Old Trafford, their intensity and the speed in which they play is scary at times. I'm not surprised they are where they are in the league. But like I just said a minute ago now, this win here, if they do hold this out, they're going to be third before Chelsea even get a chance to finish their game off. So this is a big game for Brighton. Shows you how well we did to beat them 4-2 as well, doesn't it? The kick comes in, cleared away. Goal from Baleba. Brighton will come again. Nothing really coming at all from Villa in this one at the moment. Keep a check on the other Manchester United news for everybody as well. But any news going around while we're watching the games? Watching the Moreno goal now. Arsenal. He comes up with some big goals, doesn't he, for Arsenal? Good header. He's a good header again. Man down for Brighton at the moment. Who do we think is a game you can play? Who do we think the two injured players are for Man? What are we saying? What's your money on? Hazard the guess. Go for it. You reckon? I don't think it can be Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is never, ever, ever injured. So, no. I don't see it being him. The Mount Luke Shaw? I hope not. Danny Welbeck's warming up right now. Looks like a bit of a serious one, this one. Still not seeing. I think. Forward. Stefanos Zimas is. But he's done an alright job, hasn't he, Herzler? Team. Yeah, it is. Definitely. Was there Paula? That is. Crash on the motorway near us today. A prison transport van crashed with cement truck. Police are looking to hardened criminals. I love Christmas jokes. That's a good cracker one, that. If you were being clever with your crackers this year, that would be a good one to put in. There's some more jokes in the chat as well, everybody. The big hype over Shaw makes me wonder if he is injured again. Probably not. He's having too good a season to be injured, Shaw. I think someone said it in the chat the other day, actually. Luke Shaw won't be injured again until he... Luke Shaw won't be injured until he's not in the England squad. Or he doesn't make the squad. Then we might get injured again. Now, Madhouse. No need to be narky about Shaw there. Celebrating 300 appearances. No, it's hardly anything for 11 years worth, is it? Super chat in there from London. You're legend, mates. Absolutely love that, buddy. Thank you so much. Thanks for doing this watch along. Yoda Man. Yoda Man. I don't know what that means. You're going to have to tell me now. What am I missing with Yoda Man? Why am I not even on that page? Brighton. Oh. Free kick right on the edge of the box here for Brighton. Lots of moaning. It's Gruder again, who is making strides through Aston Villa's midfield. He's causing all sorts of problems. Is it a free kick? Free kick. Let's get tangled up completely. Paul, are you all right? I need to know what London mean. Which game you watching, Adam? Or you got multi-view? No, I'm watching the Brighton game. This is the most interesting one, I think, for United. Now that Brentford are losing at Arsenal, they're not going to go ahead of us. So United haven't been taken yet. There's only one other game, and that's the Liverpool game against Sunderland that could really be affected. That could really affect Manchester United tonight. So, no, I'm just going to stick to the one. I'll keep an eye on the others as we've got them on the screen there. Dangerous position for Brighton on this one. Oh, good save this time. The keeper with the effort, tipped over by Bizot this time. Was that going in? Maybe not. Good one there from Wayne, who says, I've made a pair of glasses out of spaghetti last night. With hindsight, it was a waste of time. Well, the Christmas tree went up tonight, so we might as well get the Christmas cracker jokes out there as well, everybody. Entertain ourselves. Another good corner from Brighton. This time Villa do get the decision and get it away. Yesterday's scores were banging for Manchester United. This one could do with being a draw. Would really help us if both of these two drop points, but we're aiming for top 5, and that is still on this midweek, and that's all that matters for Man United. We need to get into that top 5. This result does help us a tiny little bit. And if Brighton were going to win, I would probably want them to win big, so Villa's goal difference came down. I think this Man United side, if we do get into the top 5, into them Champions League places, then it would give us confidence. Watkins is in, though. This could be a chat. Oh, that is so crap from Watkins. Oh, my God. You might as well have passed it back to the keeper. A back pass would have been harder than that. Rodgers has done all of the work. Watkins does well to stay onside. He's clean through. And it's the most feeble shot, which he's basically mailed. Second class stamp, speed-wise, and obvious for the goalkeeper. It's shocking from Watkins. No wonder he's not getting any goals this season. He has been piss poor, hasn't he? Oh, Brighton are in. Great move. Clean through. Great chance to make it 2. And it's 2-0. Brighton are out of sight, it would seem, here. From being almost pulled back to 1-1, Islewood has made it 2-0 Brighton. God. Just like that. Bang. 2-0. Good finish. And I think Dracula's struggling here. I don't think he knows what to do. Great run. Carried it forward. Did it take a deflection? Oh, it's an own goal. I think that's an own goal. Islewood's there. He's tried to square it. And it's come off Pau Torres. He's just... That might actually go down as an own goal. Let's see if it's actually on target. No, that's going to be an own goal. Pau Torres, own goal, that one. That's not going to go down in a Islewood finish, that at all. Problems for Villa. Big problems for Aston Villa here, my God. So, 2 games with goals at the moment. Still 0-0 between Burnley and Palace. Wolves 0, Forest 0. Wolves showing a little bit of fight, maybe. They've always managed to actually have a decent first half, Wolves, and then just capitulate in the second half. The last 2 defeats against Palace and Villa have been that way as well. So, yeah, no, it's not looking good for them at all this season. I still think they're down, Wolves, but maybe a couple of wins. Hopefully they don't find form against us on Monday night. That would be disappointing. Watkins is not putting himself in the window. He's not putting himself in the England squad either at the moment. Danny Welbeck's a better striker for England than Buddy Watkins at the moment. Brighton are such a well-run club. I think they could get top 4. Well, they are comfortably in 3rd place at the moment. In fact, let's bring up the live table as well on our screens as these games go on. See where we're actually at the moment. Look at Brighton there. +7 goal difference. 25 points in 3rd ahead of Chelsea at the moment. Brighton still coming forward. What this is doing, though, is actually giving United, like I said before, the opportunity to, with a good result tomorrow, perhaps catch Villa goal difference-wise. Villa are on +3 at the moment with the result the way it is. United are on +1. So if United get a good result tomorrow or a solid win against West Ham, then we're on there. Looking at that there, United, we're down in 8th now. Oh, that's because Crystal Palace are drawing. But United +1. Villa now currently at +3. So, chance for United. I think a 2-0 win as it stands at the moment would, with goals scored, actually take us into 5th. It's all day long. Home wins galore at the moment. Premier League. Well, not galore. Majority. Anyone think Leeds can do anything against Chelsea? I don't think. Stand a chance. Don't. Cannot see. Can't see Leeds getting anything out of that Chelsea game. This has been impressive from Brighton so far, though. Let me have a quick look at Brighton's 3 wins in the last 5 for Brighton. This will be 4 wins out of 5. So 4 wins, 1 draw. The last game Brighton lost was at Old Trafford. So yeah, Goal difference is looking good for United at the moment. All we need to do is beat West Ham by score that we said, that I said we were going to do, we're going to get. Villa looking at a penalty here off Carlos Baleba. Did he catch? Oh, that's a dive in it from Maatsen, surely. That looks like a dive. No way that's a penalty. They're looking at it. Oh, he's caught his foot. If they're looking at it, then oh, if you're giving penalties for this, then it's poor. This is really poor. They're not going to give it, and that is the right. Are they not? What are they giving here? Is it a penalty or not? What is going on? No. Corner, yeah. That would have been awful to give that. It looked like they were actually giving it serious consideration there. Corner for Villa, though. Played by Brighton and ballooned over the top by him again. No bite, they say. No bite. How is Palmer playing with a broken toe? Is he playing with a broken toe? Didn't know that. Yeah, Brighton are 2-0 up, Sebastian. So they are in third at the moment, actually ahead of Chelsea before they play their 8:15 kickoff against Leeds. So, again, it goes to show, doesn't it? Like I said a moment ago, the last time Brighton actually lost a game was Man United 4-2 in that game at Old Trafford, where United really turned up. A mad one, isn't it? Who else playing Brighton central midfield with Baleba? It's Bruno in there as well, just to confirm. They've got Diego Gomez, Carlos Baleba, and Gruda in front of them, so it's like a three. So it's a 4-2-3-1 formation. Gruda is the attacking player, like a Bruno Fernandes role, and it's him and Diego Gomez in the two, as it is. I'll tell you what, the Gruda's got so much energy. He's like an absolute jack-in-the-box. He's everywhere. He's causing Villa more problems than anyone in the game. We got another joke coming. Oh, I'm not going to go through that. James is at it now. Are we allowed to talk about that on the show? I think James is just talking to the rest of the chat there with that one. We'll leave that one off air. Brighton want this so much more. Villa at the moment. It does look really, really comfortable. Villa need a better forward. Well, we've been saying that about Watkins, would you? But they do. They are lacking a decent forward. Chance here. Matson's round the back. Good cross. Gotta be. And is. Villa have pulled one back. And it's Watkins. Watkins has got it. We definitely chose the right game to watch anyway. After all that slagging off of Ollie Watkins, he's going to pull one back. Good work for Matson down the left-hand side there. 2-1 to Brighton now. They've been pinned back. Yeah, he's onside. Yep. Watkins does well there. Throws himself right into the 6-yard box. Good finish. Definitely game on now. See. That's done for my bets. I'm actually in profit now in my cash out. Nottingham Forest are winning, that's why. So I've got 3 all in at the moment. All I'm waiting for is the Crystal Palace 7:30 game to go my way. But 3 of the games that I've put a bet on are actually going my way as it stands. So, as you can see on your screen there, in terms of the goals, Jesus has scored for Nottingham Forest. They are leading at Molineux against Wolves. It's 2-1 here in the game between Brighton and Villa. And, of course, Arsenal are still 1-0 up against Brentford. So, yeah, all to play for. Brighton still coming forward every opportunity. They just don't stop. See how many goals that is that Brighton have. So, defensively, they're not that solid, Brighton. But plenty of goals for, 23, but 17 conceded. So not absolutely rock solid defence. Labour's done well in midfield there. I'll take a bit of that. If you're going to bring that to Old Trafford, I'll definitely have some of that. That blue's gone down for Brighton. So, a quick look. And the league table. Forest doing well there, moving ahead. There is a bit of a gap appearing now between the bottom 5 and the rest of the league. Nottingham Forest pulling away. Dracula's having a right flap on the sideline here. Shot starts to mount up. I think if Palace go in front, will jump up big time. Going to the last stage of the first half now, though. Palace can't let me down here. Got a feeling some of these results could go wrong late on. Tired legs, tired minds start creeping in. What happened last night between Spurs and Newcastle, didn't it? How Newcastle didn't win that game beyond almost identical records, them two now as well, Newcastle and Spurs. So as it stands, United would still need a substantial win against West Ham to go into 5th. 3 clear goals at the moment. Oof. Chance for Brighton, chance. Chance gone, chance gone. Cheers for the likes, everyone. We've just hit that 200 mark. London, you reckon? I was a believer and then I saw his pace. We're making tunes out of this already. I think we've already got songs for every single signing that we've actually got coming in at Man United. Man United fans do make the best chance, their players, honestly. And then you hear everyone copying them. Every single set of fans will say exactly the same thing. But United do have the best songs. I like that one, though. I think I've got the most creative audience on YouTube here on FUTV. Keep on coming, London, mate. You're invited every week. Villa is settling a little bit in this one now. That goal's definitely giving them a little bit more. Nice work from Rodgers there. He's done so well there. Oh, and then let down by Watkins. Shocking control there. See why Tuchel is definitely all over Rodgers. Here's a question for everybody. Do you want to switch across to the Liverpool game? We go and watch a bit of that now that halftime is coming in all of these earlier kickoffs. I think we will switch across, actually. Nice ball from Baleba there to release into down the right-hand side here. See what, Matson's having a really good game for Villa as well. Done it again there. He stole it off Minter. Got Baleba for company. Oh, Baleba's robbed him back. That's good work from Carlos Baleba. Has he got the right pass in him? Sets up Mintoff. That looked good from Carlos Baleba there. He just shrugs Matson off there completely. Super chat in from Ross. Thank you very much, mate. How much do you reckon Manu is worth this summer? 40 to 50 million. If I'm going to be completely honest, 40 to 50. That's it. Don't see any more. He's not playing enough, is he? What do we reckon? What is he worth? Get into the comments, everybody. Give me some prices on that one. Carlos Baleba's actual... Sorry, no. Kobbie Mainoo's actual worth. When this game hits half-time, we'll switch across to Anfield and we'll watch some of the Liverpool game. Oh, almost. That's not going to be a penalty. He's hauled down there. Yesem is definitely hauled down a bit there by Gomez. The ball looked like it was completely dead. Ah, that's a dive. My God. That's poor. Oh, corner coming in here for Brighton. Danger for Villa. They have been susceptible to these all game. Let's watch this one and then it'll be half time. We'll check across to Liverpool's game with Sunderland. Comedy open mic, says Paula. What a corner. He puts in an absolute mint corner. Minter! Shot blocked. Should be half time, ref. What a touch. Baleba. Ball from Duggan as well. My God. Oh, and a free kick right at the end of the half. More danger for Villa. And Dracula's going mental on the sidelines. As much as someone will pay for him, we can ask for 60 mil, but won't get it. The point in it is like, what's Man United's value of Kobbie Mainoo is probably a better question. Because nobody's going to be paying Man United big money for him. For them, it's easier for Man United if Kobbie Mainoo just is starting games and playing well, but they're not going to do another Marcus Rashford. I remember he's even earlier than that stage when Marcus Rashford got that 200 grand a week contract, which we was all moaning about. He didn't earn it, but he did enough not to embarrass himself with it. And then his big contract that he got after that one season, that was just a joke. That was like way over the top for Man United. That killed us. Absolutely killed us. So let's take a check on the scores. Half times are coming in. Palace are up. Daniel Munoz has scored. It's not good for Man United. I think that puts them back ahead of us in the league, but in terms of my bet, I reckon that is, in terms of tonight, let me just check this out here. That's Palace winning, I'm winning on that. Arsenal winning, I'm winning on that. Has Nottingham Forest goal been disallowed? It has. You little swine. Forest goal disallowed. So that must have been a VAR on that one. Brighton winning, and the other games have kicked off as well. I went for a draw, Liverpool, Sunderland. So I'm winning on I'm winning on 4 of my 6 fold at the moment. So Palace are now in front. Forest goal ruled out, which is disappointing. I think in terms of the table it is at the moment now, though, it's not that good for United because Palace are winning. So Palace are into 6 ahead of United now. Liverpool are ahead of United because they're drawing. So we're down in 9th as it stands at the moment. Can't believe the refs actually give 6 minutes of added time here. Brighton game, so why we're dragging on a little bit. Tell you what, that Daniel Munoz is playing well for Crystal Palace, isn't he? Verbruggen saves well from Watkins there, but Watkins was offside. Good hand to that there. That could have been a double for Watkins. Apart from his goal, though, he hasn't really been doing that much in this one. Yeah, so United need a big win against West Ham tomorrow to move that table. What I had 4 of my 5 of my bets working for me. Why the score's not up on me? I'm just going to wait for half time in this one, then I'll move across to Anfield. We'll watch that one. Leeds are beating Chelsea. My God, that's why my bet's gone down. Madness. Chelsea losing tonight now. That's Chelsea. Manchester United could actually go level on points with Chelsea as it stands. What is going on? Usual with the goal for Leeds. Leeds 1, Chelsea 0. One of the surprise results so far this evening. Sure, Chelsea will turn that around. Just all falling into place for Arsenal. Every time it looks like they're falling back a little bit, something else happens the week after. Oh, off the post and in, I think. Has it crossed the line? Bonzo, he's asking the question. The watch hasn't got off, though. That looked like it could have been 2-2. And from being comfortable, Brighton, not looking that safe. Oh, they play the cards right here, though. From Villa almost scoring again. Brighton should score. Oh, that's poor from Bruno. That there. He should have been playing that through. Why are Villa even asking the referee if that's gone in? The watch surely would have gone off. Oh, are they going to claim? Oh, it's in anyway. Villa have just scored. The screen's just come back on and Watkins has scored. Jesus, what's going on in this game? 2-2. Oh, I'll tell you what. Dracula on the sideline here. There's loads going off here. I don't know what's happened here. They've been checking for the handball. And then a long ball over the top. Peach of a ball. And Watkins has nailed it. Buried it in the bottom corner. Brighton 2, Villa 2. What a half of football that was. And for me slagging Ollie Watkins off, he's bagged the brace. My bet's gone to shit. And United have got a chance again. So as it stands in the table now, Villa are on 25 points, Chelsea 24, Brighton 23, Crystal Palace 23. United could go fifth with any win as it stands at the moment. If the results stay the same, that is. But more importantly, United would be level on points with Chelsea. And this is, of course, if these results all stay the same, because I expect Chelsea to come back. But wow, from 2-0 up, Brighton, VAR checking here now. What are we checking here now? VAR again. Possible offside. Goal given. Why are they even checking that? Why are they even checking that? Honestly, like I've never seen Dracula Emery so animated. Right, let's scoot across to the Liverpool game because finally it's half time with Brighton and Villa. So, Anfield we go. We are about 10 minutes in, I think, in this game. We'll keep, gosh, yeah, 9 minutes on the clock here. Liverpool 0, Sunderland 0, as it is at the moment. I'm going to keep an eye on what game looks the best, I think, and then just go with that. We might have to go back to Brighton Villa because that's an absolute doozy. Check some stats in this Sunderland game to see how it's going so far. Sunderland looking comfortable in possession at the moment in this game. Don't know if it's been like that for the first 10 minutes, but at these stats. Yep, only one shot in the game so far, so very even. Just playing catch up now. So for United so far, obviously early days here, but like the Spurs and Newcastle game, not too bad for United so far. Them two drawing and a chance for Sunderland here. Sloppy play from, you guessed it, Kanate. Oh, they give it away. Liverpool just don't look aggressive at all. I've been watching them for 2 minutes here. I know it seems only two. No, it's only 2 minutes. You can't really judge anything, but you can just tell. Liverpool are waiting for a goal. Oh, well, that was a very, very entertaining 5 minutes there. We're now on to Sunderland, Liverpool. Sunderland coming forward here. Go on, go on. Don't know the Sunderland team yet because I wasn't watching this game. So do a little bit of a check on the team now. Leeds are still 1-0 up against Chelsea, just for everybody. Don't worry to laugh or cry at that result at the moment. Don't know which way I would want that one to go. So it's Groves in goal. Oh, Sunderland looking dangerous. Oh. And Liverpool struggling to get out of their half at the moment. So, Groves in goal. They've got Mukiele, Ballard, Alderete and Mandava across the back four. Then it's Hume, Xhaka, Sadiki and Talibi. Talbi, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, Talbi. Across the middle, 4-4-2 it seems. Traditional 4-4-2 for Sunderland tonight. And then Brian Brabby and Lafitte up front. Brabby looks like he's throwing his weight around at the moment. We reckon Sunderland having it? Thank you for the gifts and the super chats. Obviously, we've been running a lot longer because we did the Man United news show first of all tonight. Just tried to mix up the content a little bit and do it a little bit differently. Busy old day. Anyone who is interested in the Manchester United news, I will separate that video for you all so you can watch that on its own afterwards or later tonight or in the Billy knocking. Oh, no, save. Chance there for Liverpool for a moment. Liverpool's team, for anyone who is interested, it's Alisson in goal, Gomez, Canate, Van Dijk and Robertson across the back, Gravenberch and McAllister in midfield with Florian Wirtz supporting Alexander Isak up top, Gakpo on the left and Szoboszlai on the right of that three-prong attack for Liverpool. So, yep, no real changes or surprises there for Liverpool. A few players on the bench you might have thought would have started. Ekitike, Mo Salah, Kirkez. Salah on the bench and Liverpool winning games. Could be a trend. I know a lot of Liverpool fans will not have a problem with that. Did you see the comments that Slot lied to Wirtz, said he'd get the 10 shirt and team would be built around him? That's not happened, and people wonder why they're having a hard time. Wirtz doesn't look like he fits in at all. Don't forget, everybody, grab your bargain replica kits now with OK jerseys as well. That link is in the live chat and in the description as well, everybody. Use promo code Adam to grab your extra discount as well, everyone. Get shirts of any club from around the world for as little as 15 quid. Full kits and tracksuits also available. And some nifty little jackets coming out as well, which I might sport once they arrive with me. Anybody needing to know, just send a message or a private message to one of the social accounts as well if you're looking for delivery times over Christmas for anything that you do buy or are interested in. Early frustrations, it would seem, for Liverpool at the moment. Chris says, great show so far, Adam. I'm driving home only another 2.5 hours, but fair play, bud. You are keeping me well entertained. Coffee time. Get that coffee in, mate. Make sure you get your rest as well. Where are you driving back from, Chris, buddy? This is a good chance to actually have some normal conversations from normal shows here on FUTV. Chat to a few more people in the comment section as well, which is good. Brothers, don't forget, when you're picking up your wonky Christmas tree, mate, make sure you grab them discounted packs of Stella as well. I'm sure they're on offer at Tesco as well at the moment, bud. In here for Sunderland. Still on the edge of the box. Another cross in. That's a nice cross. Oh, just about dealt with. Cool. Look shaker. 17 on the clock in this one. Nothing to write home about yet. Let's keep a check on the other scores as well. No other goals at the moment. Obviously, the 7:30 kickoffs are all half-time at the moment. Quite entertaining. Particularly the one we were watching, the Brighton versus Aston Villa game. Double for Molly Watkins to pull back a 2-goal deficit from Brighton so far, which completely killed my bet. I need a couple of results now to start turning to go my way. Can't believe Chelsea are letting me down. Liverpool are not letting me down, though, with the draw. Touches in opposition box has just come up as a stat on the Liverpool game. 7-0 to Sunderland. Getting quiet opening 20 minutes for Liverpool. Might as well get into some score predictions then for United tomorrow, people. Anyone in the chat, get in there, give me some scores. What are you saying? Jack having to go out wide. Shut off. Rosette. The best thing about TalkSport, no Christmas songs on. Like a little bit of a Christmas jingle every now and then. I know what you mean by that, Mark, mate. I know. You do get some trolls. You do get some headaches, honestly. People coming across from other channels as well, just to stir shit. We do like a nice chilled out session every now and then, just up. Oh, Robbie and Canate, they're having a right tussle. And then Alisson kicks the ball out inexplicably. Things you love to see. That worried look on Liverpool players' faces, and Liverpool fans in the stands scratching their head, wondering what the hell is going on. But anything but comfortable at the moment, Liverpool. And Sunderland feeling quite well by the looks of it. Jonathan's gone 4-0 United for tomorrow. Anyone else that confident? Don't think there'd be that many that confident, would there? The actual game is a bit scrappy here now. I'm definitely going to switch across back to the Brighton game when that starts again. Some miles better quality of football. This is really, really dire. Long balls. Long balls. No penetration at all from either side. Hugh's going for 3-0 Man United. So too is Tim. I'll take a 2-0. I'm happy with that. I'm happy going level on points. Like I said, with the league table as it is at the moment, when you look at it, still Palace in 5th. Just beat them. They're in 5th. It's a madness, this league table right now. So, Aston Villa are 3rd and they're drawing. Palace are 5th, they're winning. Brighton 6th. Sunderland with this draw, Liverpool with this draw, 6th, 7th and 8th. Then it's Man United. If everything stayed the same as it was, Manchester United would go 5th with a win. Any win would put us in 5th position, which is guaranteed European positions for the first time this season. I'm pretty certain that would be the highest position we've been so far this season as well. I'm pretty certain that would be it. A win against West Ham would give us our highest position so far in the league table. But long time to go. Obviously, the 7:30 kickoffs are just about to kick off their second halves as well now. So we'll jump across there when they do, because this Liverpool game is absolute shite. What a chance for Liverpool here. Good chance, Gomez. Ross is absolutely shocking. And Liverpool have to recycle again. But a bit of territory now for Liverpool. Isak bullied by Mallard there. Looking at the form of the top 4 right now, as it stands, Arsenal have got 3 wins in the last 5. They're expected to win tonight, though. City have got 4 in the last 5 and have not been convincing one bit. But on paper, it looks good. Oh, big chance for Liverpool. Big chance for Liverpool. And it's wide. Florian Wirtz still missing that killer touch. Best chance of the game there. Ball from Sunderland. Shocking pass out from the goalkeeper. Burt's bumbles his way through. And the keeper makes up for it with a half-decent save there. That should have been 1-0 to Liverpool. So, yeah, the league form, no one's really hitting it at the moment. Like Palace would have 3 wins in the last 5. Chelsea the same as it stands. Aston Villa, 3 wins in the last 5 if that stays the same this evening. City are the form team. They've looked absolutely shocking the last 2 games, but they scored 8 goals. The goals now, by the way, in the goals for column, Manchester City are miles ahead of everybody. 32 goals now after them. 8 in the last 2. 24 for Chelsea, 26 for Arsenal, who were second. Brighton, who we've been watching before, on 23. Then it's the likes of United, 21. The real surprise, I think, over this last few weeks, Bournemouth's form. 4 defeats and a draw in the last 5 for Iriola. Is total contrast to what they were like early on in the season, wasn't it? Madness. It's a madness. Right, I'm going to try and switch over to the Brighton game again. Can't be asked with. Oh. Wait a minute. Jackpo. Oh, that is so poor. Yep. Switch across. Just. Yeah. Brighton game gone. That's my Brighton game. Bear with me a second, everyone. Here we go. Jesus. Just turned it across and straight away there, first minute of the second half. And Villa have just come really close. I feel like I need to keep an eye on that Liverpool game now, because if I'm watching it, there's a good chance that they're going to lose. Because every time I watch Liverpool, they lose. Not having any luck at all with my bet this evening. Got 3 results in and 3 letting me down. Chelsea need to start doing something in that game at Ellen Road. Play from Brighton there to beat that press. Like I said earlier on, though, with Brighton, I think their defence, which is a weak point. I think from Blaber. Blaber's actually having a good game. So, then cleared out by Cash. So much more training, better quality of game. Brighton dig this one out here. Edge of the box scramble, pulled out wide to Minto. Good chance, good chance. He's through around the back, crosses it. Oh, Agonising. Wood trying a scorpion there. No problem at all, Paul. I've got you covered. VPN's playing up. Bang on the money. I'll keep you updated with everything. Goals are all up on your screen anyway, and all the goal scorers too. So all you have to do is keep a check on there, and everything will come up on the screen as it happens. Gone a bit quiet for a while now. Last goal to go in was that Watkins one. Pretty dull games between the 8 o'clock kickoffs anyway, the 8:15 kickoffs. Tell you what, big result for Leeds if they hold on. We'll check that table again for Leeds in terms of where out of the relegation zone. Villa corner. So if Leeds hold on to this, it's massive because that's them then on 14 points. Forest, who are level at the moment with Wolves, on 13. And then the relegation zone is West Ham on 11. Corner to Villa. Got, oh, that was like a Bruno Fernandes corner, that. One of them ones that just hits the first man every single time. The Mount, Brian and Boomo. They're your corner takers at from Carlos Baleba. Yeah, he's having a good game, Baleba, tonight. That Gessan for Aston Villa is an absolute unit, and Baleba's just bullied him there. So, yeah. Still not £100 million worth, though. By the way, everybody, make sure that you do follow my Winton Wondrous Ladies page on Instagram. We had our account deleted by the previous owners of it, who used to work for the team and play for the team. Bitterness creeping in. Now we're doing well. They've deleted the whole page on us. So if there are any Instagram people in the chat, please do follow the Winton Ladies FC page. Please, everybody. Just trying to build that back up again. So I'm going to use FUTV to stick it to them. Stick it to them. Rightful, bitter. Yeah, you know what I mean. Stu put the link up in the chat earlier on before. So I'll get Stu to put it back up again in the live chat now. Tackles flying in everywhere in this one. Good game. You can tell these are the two informed teams in the league, playing some really good football. For all the Arsenal fans, winter is coming. There then, have I missed something? Oh, as in like that's when Arsenal start to bottle it. What do you normally have for dinner on Christmas? Me and Kaz have been out for an Indian the last 2 years, but it's turkey and I'm not sure what else. We're going to Kaz's sister's for Christmas dinner this year. I've pinned that link to Winton's Instagram page. Please, anybody who is watching, just do me a favour, click on that link. Completely free. Just follow it, because the people that deleted our account will be laughing, because we had about 1,300 followers on the Winton ladies page. One of the biggest behind Gingy's Winton team on Instagram for any of the Winton teams. And they just deleted it because they're knobheads, basically. So if anyone could, we're just going to build that up and just show them. Make them look like idiots. Can't be offside there, Kadoglu. That is poor. Not from there. Hey Adam, do you know a small, quaint village on the outskirts of Salford called Little Holton? Yep. Quaint is not the word I would use to describe it, no, Paula. No. It's not far, actually. I could get there in 5 minutes. So it gives you an idea where I'm actually living. Nothing wrong with Salford. There's nothing wrong at all with Salford. But yes, Little Holton, it's round the corner. In fact, we play a lot of football up that way, to be honest. I'm only laughing at that there because you also put laughing emojis in the chat. So I'm guessing there, not wanting to slaughter that town or anything like that, or say it's bad and you shouldn't live there, anybody. But I'm only going off what Paula says there in terms of sarcastic comment. Am I guessing right? I've got a feeling this is going to be one of them where all the goals come in the first half of this Villa game, and then it just dries up completely in the second half. Well, saying that, this is like you attack, we attack this. Villa from the attack. Oh, some poor final balls in this game. Brilliant chance for a counter-attack from Brighton there, but then just a really bad delivery. Brighton must go into the changing rooms after every single game absolutely blowing, because they put so much effort in. You can see them now, 57 minutes in here. Brighton are starting to tire a little bit. You got it, Paula, didn't you? I used to have Little Hampton. No, Little Holton. No one said that, Stu. That was just your assumption, my friend. Roddy looks like Frank Gallagher. He shaved his beard off now. But Rodders, are you still clean shaven, or has it grown back now, mate? Still no goals at Anfield. We made the right choice. Go watch the better game. Quality at Anfield is shite. Oh, Watkins on a hat trick. Oh, he squared it to Matson, who's in. Shot right the keeper. Oh, Verbruggen right down his throat. Good chance for Villa there. Best of the second half so far. Leeds still 1-0 up. How time are we on in that game now? 37 minutes gone at Ellen Road. 1-0. Liverpool even registered a decent attempt on target yet. Oh, looks like Sunderland are the ones pressing in the game at Anfield anyway. 3 on target to Liverpool's 2 at the moment in that game. Arsenal's game at the Emirates sounds like an absolute bore fest, as it always is. There's only been 3 shots on target in the whole game at the Emirates. God. Crapped on it. They won't be bothered though. 5 points clear as it stands at the moment, Arsenal. Sending that lead. Free kick for Villa here. McGinn pumped it in. Unmarked at the back stick. And Anna, what is going on there? Headed clear though, and it's another corner for Villa. They're the ones who are looking more likely at the moment. It'd be a great comeback if Villa do manage to get 3 points out of this one. T4's just headed that clear. Stay good defending. Don't think he knew much about it, to be honest. Headed straight onto his bonds by Anana, and out we go. Oh, what's Matty Cash got here from the corner? In swinger. That's a good corner. It's in! Oh my days, you could tell it was a good corner the moment he hits it. Amadou Adana's made it 3-2 to Aston Villa. They've pulled it around. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. My bet has gone completely south now. Did not see this one coming. Not with Brighton being 2-0 up at home. What a corner from Matty Cash, though. I said it, didn't I? As soon as he hit it, it was an absolute peeler to the back stick. And Anana's there, heads it in. Practically unmarked. Makes a great run off Kadoglu, who just leaves him. Criminal. And at the back stick there, that's poor defending. That is really poor defending from Brighton. I'm just trying to see who it was who picked up Anana there. Oh, it's the Kaifa. That's shocking. And Dracula's running up and down the line. Right scream going on there. 3-2. All the goals coming down south tonight. Brighton have to think again. Oh, that's a good run from Baleba. Steamboated through that midfield there. Cross comes in. Oh, it's a good move from Brighton there. Good response. Great run from Baleba. That's that trademark run you got in the highlight reels when it was going mad at the end of the transfer window and everyone's looking at United potentially signing Baleba. That was that type of run that you'd see all over X and YouTube. Oh, there's a right scowl on the face of Unai Emery here. Gee, what to see this picture. He's like that, you know, that one that Anthony had that time where he's coming on the pitch and he's like that. He's ready to growl. That's what Emery looks like here now. Gives it away to Baleba. Baleba's having a good game. He's rolling through here again. Oh, what a tackle. What a recovery tackle from Rodgers that was. It wasn't Rodgers, actually. It was Kamara. Yeah, it was Kamara. Great battle in the midfield in this game. Is it time to bring the old warhorse on, Danny Welbeck? Good strength from Minter there. It's going to be a free kick, this. Yeah, you could tell. Rodgers, you're just not going to get away with that. I love his intensity. Leeds are 2-0 up. What's going on tonight? The Knacker has made it 2-0 to Leeds. Chelsea having a meltdown. Can't believe that scoreline. And that's me officially giving up on my bets anyway for the night. My God. Leeds actually... Chelsea here, right? So Villa now are only 1 point off Man City. Chelsea are in 4th on 24 now. United are looking to go level with Chelsea on 24 with a win tomorrow night. Wow. What a game we've got coming up. If United can stay in form and Villa carry on in this form, that game at Villa Park on the 21st is going to be a right old ding-dong. Corner to Brighton. Set piece goals tonight. The name of the game. Tell you what, Leeds going up against Man City and Chelsea back-to-back. 2 teams in the top 4. Bagged 4 goals. They get a win tonight. Chelsea have got to do something in the second half, surely. Might flick across to that one later on when this one finishes to see the night out, you know. Oh, good corner again from Brighton there. Oh, it swung back in. Is a chance. Oh, it's gone right across. Good game. Isherwood this time. I tell you what, deliveries on these set pieces from both Villa and Brighton tonight have been absolutely spot on. Oh, no one attacking that ball. On Brighton again. Oh, no, well defended. I don't see the way it's going. As I said before, I know I did, but that we weren't going to get any goals in the second half. I can't see Villa holding on. Brighton are still really dangerous. Villa needs a 4th goal. They need to go for it. Oh, no. We like the odd bet. We like the odd tipple. Adds a little bit excitement to everything. Welbeck's about to enter. Cardoglu is going off. Coming, my God. Oh, painful. Painful. Let's see if you all followed. Oh, wow. Dawn coming down with bleeding cold again. Let's see how many people actually did the right thing there and actually followed Rampage. Mine and Craig's relationship on Anfield agenda. We're good. We've always been mates. We still talk on the odd occasion. He's just mad busy. I'm crazy busy. And anyone who used to watch us when we was doing work together would know that Craig doesn't get up until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Does anyone know that? He doesn't get up till 3 in the afternoon. I'm up streaming at 8. He starts in the afternoon, like mid-afternoon. He sleeps through the day. Yeah, I was just saying that. I'm just going to check if everyone is done the right thing in actually following us on the Winton page. Oh, we've had a few followers come in, so some of you might have done it. Good to see. Good to see. We're growing. We're growing again. Keep it coming, people. Get on that link in the chat and follow my Winton Ladies page, please, everybody. We'll be doing more content pitch side. Would anyone like to actually see me coaching pitch side as well as extra content. It's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be separate, obviously. There might be some creeping up on the football talk side of things and on a new TikTok page. But there is going to be a bit on this Instagram page as well. Would anyone be interested in that? It's entertaining, I promise you. Such a stressful day managing coaching. Told everyone, didn't they, that we got our first win at weekend? Yep. 3-0. Kaz got all three. Hat-trick. Yeah, we have goals, we have goals, we have goals, we have goals. Igor Jesus has this time officially scored for Nottingham Forest. So they are in front. It doesn't help my card whatsoever, but Wolves losing yet again. It bodes well for United. Let's keep them losing. Don't want them picking up any sort of momentum. But this, again, it's going to be what I think it's 4 defeats in a row for Rob Edwards. Tillemans is on and Dino is on for Villa. Not bad substitutes. But now. Killing me. Absolutely killing me. The first 3 and then Liverpool drawing. Brighton need to turn this around somehow. Not looking good for me. It's not looking good, people. Even though I've got 4 in, 2 are really, really far out now. I need a miracle from Chelsea and Brighton in this game. Labour's actually had a really good game for Brighton. He gives the ball away. Cursed him. Absolutely cursed him. Play on. Brighton coming forward. Is anyone actually happy that Leeds are winning, by the way? I know it plays into our hand. It's crazy this, isn't it? Because everyone's saying that United are not in this. We're not challenging. We're not good enough to challenge. Beat West Ham at Old Trafford. I know this is the same conversation we was having about Everton, but if we beat West Ham at Old Trafford, we're joint. We're level on points with Chelsea, who are 4th. It's crazy. League is absolutely mental. Gems with 5 gifted memberships. What an absolute star. Legend, Gems. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Again, it's been a good old stream, hasn't it? It's a good long stream. What are we on now? 2 hours, 33 minutes. Still got a bit to go yet as well. We're going to be touching that 3-hour mark. Oh, chance for Villa. Almost an own goal as well. Good save by Verbruggen there. Reaction, I think that came off Dunk. As Guessman went through down the right-hand side there in acres of space in the box. Puts it in, off Dunk, and yeah, Verbruggen makes a very, very good save there. Good reactions, that's going in, and that would have been game over with, what, 18 minutes to go. But it's another one of them deadly corners coming in from Matty Cash. Again from this side, actually, this time. Did Cash come off? I think Cash came off for Dini, didn't it? Sorry. Hey Adam, do you remember the person's nose pub before the locals got the name changed to John Gilbert, as the name was common for the area? No, I don't remember that one, Paula. No. So, in terms of the scores, all of the action is in the early kickoffs so far. Sunderland to Silent Killer says last Roman. Some weird comments in the late night chat, isn't there? Please do give the video a like if you are watching and you haven't done already. And make sure the challenge today was to like the Winton Ladies Instagram page and follow us, please, after we were sabotaged. Come on, I need the power. Oh, what's this news? Talk about this in the morning, but it looks like the two players that could be facing late fitness tests are, you want to know? Bruno and Xerxes, according to our man Sully. Interesting. Be the headlines in the morning, especially with the embargoed version of the press conference also coming out this evening. So interesting. Lonan, James can't give it to you, I'm afraid. YouTube who pick out the people. Lonan, you should have really got one of them. But you're quite active in the chat. Second halves for the 8:15 kickoff should be up and running very soon. Just half time. Look at that Arsenal game. Start off watching that one as well. What a stupid mistake that would have been. Arteta talking in the press conference, bigging it up. Will come, make the atmosphere news fest. Getting a bit boring, Arsenal. You won't ever be timed out, Lonan. Oh. Roddy, don't be mean on him. When we're doing a quiz, Adam, well, we kind of do it with the predictions. And trying to look ahead and trying to pick predictions for Man United in a game of football. The quiz, no, I've just got that much going on at the moment. It's just difficult to organise anything like that. Same with the watch along as well, with the pub one. Like, so difficult finding venues. Baleba has been subbed off 77 minutes. Ruda and Baleba both off the pitch for Brighton. So Baleba watch is over, everyone. Not bad. Chance for Villa. It's got to be. How the hell are they not? They are. It's game over. It looks like it's 4-2. There's no way Marlon has scored with his first touch, surely. He's just come on the pitch. Villa are 4-2 up, everybody. My bet is dead. Yeah, this Villa side looking lethal. Absolutely lethal. Set pieces again from Villa have been absolutely on point. Deadly as hell. Need to know if this is Marlon's first touch here. Right, so. Ooh, hang on a minute. Is anyone offside there? No. Yep, it is Marlon's first touch. Good. Oh, Emery's made a right blinder there. Yeah, but that is well and truly game over now, surely. Possible offside. I can't see how anything is offside here. The VAR checking this. That's a goal. Not a chance. Everything they've checked for VAR tonight has been a million miles off it. Ridiculous. Right. 11 minutes to go in this one. Fake. Work. I was hoping Garnacho was playing. Chelsea were losing 2-0. It looks like a really strong Chelsea side. Saying that though. Tossing Trevor Chalobah, Badashvili. That back four. Brighton just overplaying it there. So if it is Bruno Fernandes and Joshua Zirkzee who are out, or potentially out of the game tomorrow, are you more worried? Oh, Villa are carving Brighton open here. This could be embarrassing. Oh, just over hit. Villa fans are having a ball now. Turning into an easy night's work here now for Villa in this last 10 minutes. Rodgers should have done better there. That goal sending most of the Brighton fans, well, looking at the crowd already, half of them didn't even turn up anyway. But that's sending them home, packing, done. What's Brighton got left? What have they got left? Goal now would actually open this up for the last 10 minutes with injury time. Chance. It is. It's in. For free. Good God. And it's the same man again. Van Hecken has made it 4-3. It's Brighton 3, Villa 4. We've got another game like we did with Man City last night here, haven't we? 7-goal thriller here on FUTV. Good finish from the centre-back. What is he doing there? I have no idea, but what a finish. Brilliant goal. What a game. Right, this is going to be an interesting last 10 minutes. Nervous moments here for Villa. Constantly changing this. All the goals at Brighton tonight. There's been more goals in this game than there has been in the other 5 games all put together. Stupidly boring everywhere else. 5 goals across the other 5 games. That's it this evening. And there's 7 in this one. Oh. Steak. Up for it. Still got no bet. Got to score 2, Brighton. Pushing. Oh, they are really pushing. Oh, that's nicely done by Villa, though. Very lethargic there from Villa. He's going to be a title finish. Edge, chance here. Shot comes in. Oh my God. Wow, where did that go? Ishelwood hits it, thinks it's a deflection. It looked like a deflection because the keeper's going the complete opposite way. Oh God, it's the clearest deflection ever. The ref's got to give a corner for that, hasn't he? Gomez has been yellow carded for his protest by the look of it. Arsenal are 2-0 up. Bukayo Saka has made it 2 for the Gunners. That one is now to bed completely. Brentford dropping down that table. Back in cruise control again. Plus 20 goal difference. 10 wins from 14. Brentford dropping down. Away form is kicking them out. Home form is great. Away form absolutely abysmal. 7th defeats of the season. 5 have come away from home for Brentford. Wendia and Bogard on for Villa. Showing squad depth again, Villa. Adam, Belabor from Labour Farm temporary, or does he have the class to play back into form? I think he's been all right tonight. Seen good signs tonight. How was Danny Welbeck managed to get the ball? Tell you what, I love it for them Brighton fans that have gone home early for them to come back and get a goal now. Never leave the game early. Never. You just don't know what's around the corner. Three minutes plus injury time to go in this one. The games have now kicked off in the second half from the 8:15 kickoffs. New on at the Wolves game right now. João Gomez has picked up a yellow card and is out of the Manchester United clash now on Monday, which helps. One of their better players out of that clash. Interesting. Very interesting. Long throwing coming in. 88 minutes on the clock. Oh, no, my days. That was a chance. Brighton have every single player in the Villa. Oh, what a ball that is. Headed across. Is anyone on the end of it? Danny Welbeck is, and he shanks it. Oh, Danny boy. Absolutely shanks that one. Across. Lovely. Floated in cross and headed in, and it's straight into the keeper. Time's ticking away for Brighton. Imagine being 2-0 up early doors. Nice one for that, London matey. Hopefully you use my code, mate, as well. (2-1). Chelsea have pulled a goal back, it would seem. Is that real? Because it's not come up on the video printer yet. Unless I've got a video printer error. But it looks like Chelsea. No, it is indeed. Pedro Neto on 50 minutes. That might be our finishing game. 6 minutes injury time here in Brighton. It's getting tight everywhere now. Leeds are starting to get nervous. Quick start to the second half. No such thing at Anfield, though. Still 0-0 in that one. But games are coming alive now. Plenty of goals now starting to fly in. Brighton are playing some lovely football still. Oh. Looked like a corner to Brighton there, but new. Oh, that there, look. If this table on this season is just highlighted there, sorry, in the table, sorry, this season, and that Brighton now, like from being third in the league, now 7th, and could be even further down the table if United win tomorrow night now. They've gone from being third, well, hey, here we go, best form in the league, near enough, to 8th. See you later. It is mad, isn't it? Looking at it there, yeah, actually, as it is at the moment, they were third at one point tonight, and by the end of the week, going into the weekend, they could be down in 8th. Crazy. Leeds are clinging on there now, God. Palace have beaten Burnley. Burnley look done in this league, don't they? Great result for Palace, bouncing back. Clean sheet again for Oliver Glasner's boys, and a very important win for them. That's them up into, I said it before, I think they're into 5th now, Palace. Nottingham Forest have beaten Wolves as well. Wolves' run continues. The worst record in Premier League history is on the cards for them. Hopefully United can add to that on Monday night. But Palace, yes, Palace in 5th on 23 points now. Wolves rock bottom, no wins in 14. Rob Edwards there, no wins in 4 for him. 4 straight defeats. No good. This is his 3rd game, I think, isn't it? Yeah, so 3 defeats in a row. That's looking good in it at the moment for them. And like we said before, the news coming out is no Gomez for Wolves against Manchester United. He's picked up a 5th yellow card tonight and is suspended. Brighton into the box. Oh, taken away. Lovely from Tielemans. He has just taken sting out of this. If they play it right, there's a man over here. Oh, Mount's gone for the shot. Oh, he should have squared it. He should have squared that ball in. Arsenal's game is over. All of the 7:30 kickoffs, barring this one at Brighton, are now done. Arsenal 5 points clear, 2-0 tonight. Moreno and Saka with the goals. We're just seeing this one out now. Oh, what a save! He's redeemed himself. Biro, the keeper. The keeper has just pulled off an absolutely miraculous save there in the 6-yard box. Wow, Danny Welbeck, I think it was. What a save. It's a corner to Brighton. The mistake in the first half the keeper made, completely made up for there. Leeds have gone 3-1 up. What is going on at Ellen Road? It looks like doomsday for Chelsea. 3 goals conceded with a makeshift defence. Leeds are sitting pretty once again. 54 minutes in on that one. It's coming up to the hour mark now. Wow. All of a sudden, goals are finally going in the other games. Apart from Liverpool. Never mind. Last kick of the game maybe here for Brighton. And Danny Welbeck again has just headed it wide. Another free header. He's had 2 in the space of a minute, Danny Welbeck here. Well, it wasn't a free header, but Mouzakitis isn't doing anything there to stop that. Oh, Welbeck. Wow, that was the moment. I think this is all over now. Into the last minute. Rizzo has definitely pulled one out of the bag there. That's 15 goals Chelsea have conceded this season now. Their defence is starting to leak. Is there one more chance for Brighton? 30 seconds left on the clock. Ball's pumped long. Still got it, Brighton here. Oh, free kick. Perfect timing. Villa are going to win this game. Bogart has made some crucial interceptions since he's come on the pitch. Brighton starting to flap a little bit. They're going to lose this game. And Brighton's shaky defence has cost them yet again. 20 goals conceded. Don't get me wrong. But 24 scored. Decent enough, but that defence has let them down. They should never have been conceding after going 2-0 up like that. Just shut up shop. But no, still played expansive football, and it has cost them dearly. That Chelsea goal actually being given. No, it's not a goal. I've just seen this now. Villa have won 4-3. They are in to 3rd place in the table. The goal that Leeds scored, the 3rd one, has been disallowed. So let's move across to that game, actually. That is the one that has got the excitement level about it at the moment. Let's just check this game out now. Moving across. Like a hot atmosphere at Ellen Road. Oh, Chelsea, so poor. Got away with one there. Is that going to be enough? Now moved across to Ellen Road, everybody. We've gone from one mad game. It looks like it's going to be developing. Looks like we're going to be into one here, sorry, that's developing into another. Madness. Sorry if I've missed the chat there, everybody. But, yeah, goal was disallowed for Leeds. Villa have won. The league table is getting very, very interesting. And there's not much that can change apart from, for United's standpoint, the only game that really affects Manchester United now, really, is the Liverpool chance there over the top from Delap. Aren't you glad that we didn't buy him? I'll keep my mouth shut. I was slagging Watkins off before, and then he got a brace. But Sunderland 0, Liverpool 0 is a brilliant opportunity for us because it stops Liverpool. Well, they go ahead of us, but Palmer and Garnacho are about to come on for Chelsea here. So it stops Liverpool from moving away from us. And it halts Sunderland. We could actually go past Sunderland for the first time this season if we win our game tomorrow night. Well, just so everybody knows, Manchester United, as it stands, if these two results stay the same, Liverpool 0, Sunderland 0, and Leeds 1, Leeds 2, Chelsea 1. If this stays the same, United will be level on points with a win against West Ham with Chelsea. Absolutely crazy. We will be comfortably on our own in 5th position. 3 points off of Aston Villa in 3rd. It is now looking like, you look at the top 3, so you got 33 points, 28 points, 27, and then it's 24 at Chelsea. And if United win, it would be 24 with United as well. Tiny little bit of a gap starting to open up. Look, we all know that with the cohesion and the way European football is going at the moment, that 5th place is almost certain to be a Champions League place for the Premier League again this season. So that is where United need to be. Top 5 is where we need to be, and that is where we'll be so far if we beat West Ham tomorrow. Unless Sunderland score. I don't know which way I want that to go. I'd rather it stay the same. What is going on here? Oh my God, Leeds with a glorious chance there again. Chelsea look absolutely horrendous at the back. Defences this season, apart from Arsenal's, are all over the place. Looking at the table right now, in goals conceded, Arsenal have conceded 7. The next best defence to Arsenal at the moment is Crystal Palace. And United just beat them 2-1. That's crazy, isn't it? Crystal Palace and Sunderland are the next best defences in this league after Arsenal. Arsenal have only conceded 7 goals. City 16, Villa 14, Chelsea 14. Looking at Brighton 20, Liverpool 20, United 20, Everton 17, 18 Tottenham, 18 Newcastle. All the big guns defences this season are absolutely shocking. And then you've got little old Crystal Palace and Sunderland, who've only conceded 11 and 13 respectively. Crystal Palace's defensive record, my God, like, how have United actually beaten Palace? What a good result that was. Looking at that, though, Manchester United have beaten both Palace and Sunderland, who are 5th and 6th in this table, with 2 of the 2nd and 3rd best defences in the league. If you wanted to push even further, the next best defence is Chelsea, and we've beaten them as well. In fact, as we look at the table, check this for a stat out. Manchester United have beaten... We've beaten the 5 teams directly in front of us in this league table. Liverpool, Brighton, Sunderland, Palace and Chelsea are all in front of us right now. We've beaten all of them teams this season. Still 0-0 in the game at Anfield. That league table fascinates me. I'm a bit of a geek, I know, out of there with that, but that league table absolutely fascinates me. That's madness, mate. Honestly. Oh, we all need to keep the faith and get the BMA out into the universe. Positive mental attitude needs to be out there. 3-1 United. Remember, all keep the Stein 100 glass half full. Has to be the Steiner as well, does it, mate? The big one, yeah. Thank you again. We've had an extra long stream tonight. We have now just touched over 3 hours, everybody. Thank you for sticking around. Anyone who was with the earlier show on FUTV talking about the United news. I'll separate the videos so you can check out all the latest from Manchester United when the games finish here. But we've done a rival watch and kept the content running, everybody. So, yes, thank you for everyone. all the super chats, the new members as well, new subscribers in the house, if there is any also. Thank you again. Other bits of interesting news that have come out tonight, if you're a United fan, seeing as though we're out late doing more content here on FUTV. The two mystery players that need late fitness tests that Ruben Amorim was not going to tell us about are Bruno Fernandes and Joshua Zirkzee, according to the news on social media. Arman Sully says it's them two that are looking likely to be, well, I don't think Bruno Fernandes is going to miss the game. I'm honest, like Bruno just doesn't miss games, does he? So Bruno's going to be in. Other interesting news from tonight's games, just so everybody is aware. Obviously, we are playing Wolves on Monday night. All thought would have been of a Brazilian central midfielder getting a booking in Casemiro and missing that game. Well, he's been beaten to it because João Gomez, one of Wolves' better players, is suspended for the game against Manchester United now because he's picked up his 5th yellow card of the season. He's out of the clash at Molineux on Monday night. So more good news for Manchester United on that side of things. Wolves being beaten at home again tonight by Nottingham Forest. So again, Wolves' run continues. They are in shocking form and no difference under Rob Edwards, who has come in and taken charge of 3 games and lost them all, and now losing their best player, or one of their best players, in Gomez in the midfield. It's only a good thing for Manchester United. It'll be interesting to see. We'll talk about the Bruno Fernandes and the other news and situation developing first thing in the morning. But again, is there a chance for continue here? 25 minutes to go in this game at Ellen Road. Time is running out for Chelsea. Time is running out for Liverpool and Arne Slot. They need a result against Sunderland, and it isn't coming at the moment. Chelsea, chance, offside. Never mind. I asked this question before, and if there's anyone who's just joined us right now at the end of our content this evening, are you bothered about Leeds winning against Chelsea? I know we all like Leeds scum and all of that. A good goal from Kamada. He's just coming off the pitch right now, but what a finish that was. First time I've seen the goal, actually. Get in there. Anyway, are you bothered about Leeds winning? Because it's Chelsea on the other end of it. Tanaka. What am I talking about? Tanaka, sorry. Is anybody bothered about... is anybody bothered about Leeds winning this game? Sunderland are in front. Arne Slot, he's at it again. Oh, forget 5th place for United, but Liverpool is the big story again. Goal is in, as you can see on the video printer there. Oh, man, Telby has scored for Sunderland in the 67th minute. Anfield. Oh, my God. It's happening again. Oh, good God. Do we have to flick across to Liverpool? Actually, you know what? Let's leave Ellen Road and let's go give ourselves a little bit of a treat and see what the hell is going on at Anfield tonight. Dear, oh dear. Liverpool Football Club. Arne Slot. What are you saying now? Sunderland 1-0 up at Anfield. And there's them glum Liverpool fan faces that we've come so accustomed to this season right now. They are staring down the barrel of, what is it, their 7th league defeat of the season now? Got to be, hasn't it? Is that what it is? Yep, 7 wins, 7 defeats. Not one draw for Liverpool. Tonight was looking likely to be their first draw of the season. Wow. How do you lose 7 games? Gee, I think that should be a penalty. The Bosley on Ballard there. That should be a penalty to Sunderland. That's a foul. Going to come back in again. Let's just check the stats out for you all in this game against Sunderland versus Liverpool here, because not looking good for Liverpool. I'm going to tell you that now. Sunderland are all over him here. Mo Salah's on the pitch. Curtis Jones has been brought on as well for Liverpool. It's not making any difference whatsoever. The stats don't lie, I'm afraid. Liverpool are being outshot by Sunderland this evening. Sunderland have 5 shots on target to Liverpool's 3. Ekatike is still on the bench. Liverpool fans, questions? You're not going to get the answers. It's all stub. But Arne Slot again. God damn it, man. We needed him to stay. Maybe a draw would have kept him in a job. Sunderland deep in Liverpool's half here. Oh my God, this is Keystone Cup defending. They've got away with it, Liverpool here though. Don't look like they've got any idea. Wow. This, as you can see on the table on your screen, everybody, this puts Liverpool back down below Manchester United again. They were ahead of us as it stood, because the drawing, 1 point ahead. They're now behind Manchester United on goal difference again. Another goal for Sunderland might even put, it wouldn't because Everton haven't scored as many goals as Liverpool, but Liverpool right now, Liverpool fans watching in, if there is any of them, I know there's loading in the chat as well there, but you are level on points as it stands with Manchester United and Everton, the champions of last season. You are level on points with United and Everton. What's going on at your football club, Liverpool fans? 21 goals conceded this season. Oh dear God, that is the worst in the top 10 of any club. The champions, Mr Van Dijk, the world-beating centre-back. 21 goals conceded in the Premier League this season. The next worst defence in the league is down in 13th in Brentford, who've conceded 22. Just to put that in perspective, Liverpool's defence is only 8 goals better than Wolves, who haven't won a game all season, on minus 22 goal difference. That's a foul, referee, surely. 72 on the clock. Liverpool staring down the barrel again. Arne Slot can't survive 7th defeat in the league, surely. He is 12 points off Arsenal right now. That's a sackable offence. Sunderland are back in 4th, by the way. It is absolutely mental. So as it stands right now, Reds, Manchester United can go to 6 only in the league. It is only 3 points off Aston Villa in 3rd and 4 off Manchester City in 2nd, however. But again, as it stands, the best that Manchester United can do positionally is by taking Crystal Palace's place, 6, unless Liverpool can pull one back here. For Sunderland, my God, what a season they are having. Only 3 defeats this season. You can't help it. But what the frig is going on at Liverpool? It's hilarious right now. Oh my God. Oh, and you know what? There's more news coming out because Leeds have And good God, even Dominic Calvert-Lewin scored tonight. What is going on with the football tonight? It is one of them crazy-ass nights. 3-1, Chelsea are behind against relegation fodder Leeds. Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester City. Everybody's falling apart this season. City somehow just about keeping their heads above water. Actually, is that actually a good point on Man City when you look at it? They may have just been scraping through these games, but I tell you what, Chelsea and bleeding Liverpool will swap places with them right now. Oh, God. Leeds are 3-1 up against Chelsea. That's 5 goals Leeds have scored against Chelsea and Manchester City, Champions League teams, in the last 2 games. What a crazy night of football. What a crazy night of football this has been. Goals galore now. Thankfully, every single game has had a goal now this night tonight. Oh, so, yeah, just to recap again. Chelsea out of the top 4, well and truly. Liverpool miles away. And Sunderland and Crystal Palace surprise packages of the night again. Oh. Just looks like hot air from Liverpool. Oh, good defending from Sunderland again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Man United bossed Sunderland. Absolutely bossed them. Beating everyone. This is the Sunderland side that have beaten Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, taken a point off Arsenal at home, and are now winning at Anfield and are looking comfortable. When do you actually start looking at Sunderland? Like, they've got to drop off soon, surely. 14 games in. I said this the other day. I was talking about this on Football Talks, but Sunderland are actually safe from relegation now, pretty much. There's no way, with this amount of points on the board, that they can drop off that much and be relegated. That was their aim at the start of the season. And to have that in the bag after 14 games, that's some going, that. Well, yeah, we're entering into the last 15 minutes now. Sunderland free kick going long. Oh, Isak, what is the point of that man, honestly? Liverpool second half statistics. Are you ready for this? Not one shot on target at the Kop end. Come on, Sunderland. Chance for Liverpool. Chance for Liverpool. Oh, they played the wrong ball. Bosley cross. Goes to nobody. And he's harmlessly bouncing out. You gotta laugh as a United fan at this. 12 minutes to go before the slot meltdown continues. Oh, dearie me. They bought Gakpo off 46 minutes for Mo Salah, and done anything in one bit of difference. It's been a long stream tonight on FUTV, everybody. We continued the news show into the rival watch-alongs that we're on now. We've had different kickoff times as well, so running into the last knockings of the live stream tonight, everybody. I'll have a reaction to the Liverpool game over on Football Talks as well, of course. We're going to have to after this. But cheers to everybody who has stuck with us and have been part of the show. I think I need to win that poll there, don't I? Started with the Brighton game. That finished 4-3. Just decided to watch the Liverpool game now instead of the Leeds and Chelsea game. It looks like Chelsea are done. Like Chelsea are well and truly beat. So we're just watching the complete meltdown here at Anfield. And there's that familiar Arne Slot looking holes on the sideline again. Come on, Sunderland, see it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they've equalised and it's Verts. He scored, you little bastard. 1-1. That Verts' first goal, isn't it? That could be big for Liverpool. Line. Oh, killjoy. Well, Anna. Good work from Curtis Jones, and then Verts gets a deflection, you jammy bleeder. That was going way wide. You lucky ass, my God. He's absolutely shanked that wide, and it's deflected in. Away. It just keeps Arne Slot in a job, this. Taking the sting out of me, that. Have Sunderland still got something in this? Well over 10 minutes to go in this with injury time, so now Liverpool go chasing it and then balls it up, hopefully. Kevin Phillips in the Sunderland stand there. Ah. Oh. Go on, get the cross in. Nice. 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 Oh. Ah, you swines. Man down in the box. Still 3-1 to Chelsea. Sorry, 3-1 to Leeds against Chelsea. Shock result of the night so far. Player there was taken out by his own man. The only benefit from this potentially being a draw, finishing like this, at Anfield tonight is that Man United can move further up the table. We can be in 5th if the results stay the same. Sunderland would have been 4th. But United now, if Sunderland's result stays the same, we can go ahead of them and be in 5th behind Chelsea on the same points as Chelsea. Unless Manchester United score 9 tomorrow night. Gazer and Kirkes, Liverpool. Oh, kill me. Hit load and shut up. It's still a bad result for you. You need to win your home games, mate. Yeah, it's a good point from Graham there. Virtus won't be credited with it because it was going wide. So he's still not scored. That would be glorious. That's absolutely glorious, isn't it? No goal for Virtus. An own goal. Got to be officially an own goal, that. There's no way he's claiming that. OG given. No, sorry, Lonan. It's official. Own goal. Only a Liverpool moment would get that. Salah doing absolutely nothing again. On Sunderland. Don't let them score. Oh, Chiesa was lashing one there. Jesus. Go on, break. Oh. They're playing out for the draw now, Sunderland here by the looks of it. Going all out for the draw. Come on, Sunderland, hang on. Oh. Not a corner. Corner. All right, corner to Liverpool. Last minute of the game. There's probably going to be a shed load of injury time in this. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. It's cleared. Oh, another corner. Come on. Not getting an handball for that. Hit the back of his arm anyway. It's a sleeve anyway. Get on with it. Damn it. Ah, cleared away. Brilliant. Well played, Sunderland. Come on. Injury time now. How long have we got? What are you moaning for, Virgil? Shut up, you bitch. A bit of ball for Kirkes there. Right. 7 minutes injury time. Throw in Liverpool. Come on, Sunderland, you've got this. Goal scorer Telby's off. Come on. Bit longer. Chelsea look doomed. That doesn't look. Maresca's had a nightmare at Ellen Road. Minutes on that one. That's got to be over, surely. Early injury time for both games. Keep his ball. Well done. Bit of time wasting here. Wind him up. Wind him up. Come on. Five minutes to go. Oh, no. Oh. Come on. Surprised they've not sent Allison up for this. They're that desperate. Good header. Good header. Got blocked again. Well done, Sunderland. Yeah. Good old Canate. I always rely on him to just do something stupid. Oh, is he onside? Is he onside? He is! There's a chance! He's gone round Ellison! Oh, he's blocked on the line by Chiesa, you jammy bastard! What a ball out! Oh my God, that'd have been absolute gold! Oh, clean breakaway. Oh my God, how has that stayed out? Chiesa's blocked it on the line. Oh, that'd have been absolutely gold. Oh, can you imagine the Liverpool fans' faces if that had gone in? Oh, come on. Liverpool back in again. Oh, my God, this is just one of them, innit? That's calm defending. Tell you what a ball out from the goalkeeper. That is a pinpoint ball, that. He rounds Allison and then Chiesa just about in the right place there. Otherwise, oh, that would have been game over, wouldn't it? Liverpool still got a chance. 3 minutes left. Tell you what, you're brave leaving one man up there, though, aren't you? I've got to give Sunderland credit for that. Go for it there, the last minute. Foul. Oh, they've won it back, Sunderland. Gonna run it. Two minutes left, max. Still a bad result for Liverpool, this. Oh, no. Got a corner. This would be the worst for Sunderland. 96th minute. Oh, my days. Oh, Szoboszlai, it's the worst corner he's ever hit. Doesn't even beat the first man. Second chance. It's gone all the way through. Dead ball. That's got to be the ball game. The draw suits Man United. Both counts. Liverpool stagger again. Sunderland drop points. We can go ahead of them. Ahead of both of them if we win against West Ham tomorrow. And when he kicks this, the ref's going to blow the whistle and that will be it. Surely. That's it. 7 minutes is up, ref. Well. Yeah, wrong end of the pitch for Liverpool. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Chelsea have lost the Leeds 3-1. Liverpool are about to drop points as well. Not a bad night for Manchester United. Teams above us all dropping points. Well, not all of them. Brighton dropped points. Sunderland dropped points. Liverpool are with us. Dropped points. Chelsea dropped points. And it's blazed over the bar. Even with another minute that the referee has just pulled out of absolutely nowhere. They have drawn the game, Liverpool. Points dropped. Decent night for Man United. Very, very decent night, I would say. Looking at it, it's the way it is. Chelsea lose, Liverpool draw. Brighton lose as well. So, as it stands, United are down in 9th position right now. So, a win tomorrow puts us on 24, which is level with Chelsea in 4th. That's how big a night it is for Man United tomorrow night. That's huge for Manchester United. So, that's where we're going to leave the show this evening, everybody. Thank you so much, everyone who has been on it and has been with us for the 3-hour 40 long stream. My God, that has been a right marathon. Thank you for all the likes, everybody, as well. Really appreciate all of them. And again, absolutely really appreciate the super chats, the members, new subscribers as well. That will do us for this evening, everyone. What a night that was. Fantastic. And again, I think looking at it, a good old night result-wise for United tonight. Can we do our job, though? It's all right me laughing now and laughing at all of the other teams like Chelsea and Liverpool, but United have got to do their job. That's the most important bit now. So please give the video a like on the way out. That was very enjoyable. Enjoyed my evening with you all. And I will see you all first thing in the morning. Bright and early, 8 o'clock as always, everybody. My reaction to this game will be over on Football Talks. If you haven't subscribed to that channel also, where we do all the other Premier League stuff, please get over there now and give it a subscribe and watch my reaction to Liverpool keeping Arne Slot. See you later, everybody.